Alrighty. Sorry the entire last recording had a big black bar across the top and the side bit was crazy looking. I forgot to fix it. Here's a recap. I will make, after lots of rowing, the top line, so pause. Okay. And there is your recap. I have just started the recording, but I did the recap record earlier, so we are now recording. Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
All of the people read the recap.
Yes, all of us have read the recap.
Back.
Right, Stay? You were at least kind of reading
Yes.
it? Okay.
Yeah, I finished it.
It was a pincher movement. It was intentional. We know how to play this game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's
obviously.
pretty much one of my favorite recap comments ever.
Definitely not my morbid curiosity getting to me.
What's happening
not in the
here?
slightest.
Oh no!
So, welcome back, folks. Everybody has selected the items from the basic equipment list on D&D Beyond that they found in that room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna immediately know for sure if it is Baldilocks in that flask, right?
If you take a swig, you would know. But isn't there a roll that goes with taking a swig of Baldilocks? Is it true that there's a roll that goes with taking a swig of Baldilocks? So maybe not be sipping on Baldilocks.
What if I take like a
right now?
what if I can I smell it? Just
you can smell it.
Okay.
So you'll crack the top off that flask and wave it under your nose and singe away every nose hair you have.
Nice. Good shit. Tuck that away.
Yeah. It's definitely, if it's not Baldilocks, it's close.
Cool.
That particular lighthouse keeper definitely would be a Baldilocks fan.
I like them already.
If, she weren't dead and laying on the floor next to you.
Oh, yeah. Why'd you have to put it like that? Are we the bad guys?
She wasn't a fucking corpse.
We went over this last time.
She was already dead before you got here.
Point.
Yeah, she was already dead before you got here. She was just still
already?
moving around. She was
She
dead
just
already.
hadn't fully caught on to the idea. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That's what the very special message from Little Bit is all about. Dead things should stay dead.
Dead things should stay dead, man. So, as the recap said, y'all are standing in this room, yeah? Is that where we are? Standing in a room, waiting to do what's next?
I don't recall.
A couple of us were upstairs, a couple were downstairs. We're
The end
looking.
of the session in the middle of the day in our big happy situation stuck on. Yeah, skirmish was over. Yeah, okay, cool. Bringing you back to the skirmish. You were here. And it didn't go there. Try again.
The body upstairs, was that
was it
a dude or a chick?
All three of these guests were female.
But
there
we
was
know
definitely,
the dude from the general
I think
store
it was,
came out here.
Yeah, you haven't run into him.
Okay.
So this is probably Aaliyah, Finka, and Marcella, we're possibly assuming.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
We have
They were
found
already dead when we got here. We're not the bad guys.
1, 3, 4,
the
and
bad
5. Snaps is busy playing with her new spyglass. Just extending it and making it short and looking through. Looking at everybody.
Woohoo, it's so cool.
Did we just give the cat a laser pointer? Anyway,
Yes.
why can't I see anything? Why does my computer refuse to scroll?
Are you up in this little tiny room still where you can't see anything? Would you like me to get you out of the little tiny room? How about now?
Yeah, I can see things now.
Okay. I'll get Aste out of the room too. How's that?
Yippee.
It stinks in here, guys. What are we doing now?
It really, really does.
Was
It
me.
smells real bad.
Smells real
Really,
bad.
really bad.
Real bad. Let's not be standing inside here, guys.
My sensitive elf nose needs to go outside.
Okay, out you go.
Okay, but we gotta go. We gotta all be on the same side of the building. Where'd everybody go?
Please.
Over here, guys. I'll stay one that way.
Okay.
He's running away.
Sticking together. Sticking together.
Whoops.
He disappeared again.
So get away from the
Did he
edge.
just poof away again? Is he in the? Quick, go look around the corner. It's his little ball of thread stuff that he's not in on the ground.
And it's like at that moment where I'm just kind of like sitting on like the edge of the roof, like looking down, and I'm like chuckling to myself. I'll use the starlight step real quick.
Just up onto the roof.
So
Very good.
Aste is above your head, and you did not see him when you came out of the room. The little building.
What?
He seems to
He's
be
where?
missing. He's used his starlight step feature and is now standing on the roof above your head that you cannot see him.
Yep, I'm chuckling.
What?
It's like
Is he doing a good job of chuckling quietly, or am I looking around like the moron that I am to try and find the silver string
You
thing?
could do perception versus stealth if you'd like.
let me figure out what my stealth is real quick.
It's fine. My perception is 0.
My stealth is probably around there, to be honest with you.
Oh,
No,
that's
I actually have
good
goodness
start.
and I actually have goodness in stealth. I have +6. Where's my dice? There it is.
Stay with.
I have a 15.
Ah, that's a net 1.
Oh,
I knew my luck would come around. So that's a 7.
Okay, so I mean, it is my though. She probably like came outside to. We gotta go this way. He where did? And then I hear him. I'm like, he.
I could see.
Like,
And I think Dusk and Rasa both see like the feather inching its way out of her sleeve.
Alrighty.
Our Snaps leaves the room. I know we've kind of a few of us have investigated the contents of the room, but like the structure of the room, maybe it's just the map itself, but are there like holes in the floor or is it just really messy?
Somebody, I think Maiev has a shadow on her that's making it hard for me to see things. Hold on. Let me turn off her.
Is her rage?
Oh yeah, I guess
think.
I'm not angry anymore, I suppose.
Is that this button? I can never remember what to click to make it go away.
I usually just set the
Here we go.
radius to 0.
Foggy, you can get closer to them if you'd like. I'm on the roof.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
So, zooming in, zooming in. I don't think there's any holes in the floor. Yeah, no, there's no holes in the floor that you could like fall down. But
Okay.
you could tell.
I know there's something down below, but okay. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the nasty, smelly, stinky room.
Yeah, in that one corner, you could tell that there below you was ocean, not bedrock. In this corner over here, where the lady had been hiding, you can tell that below you is ocean, not bedrock.
I'm leaving the
Just
stinky,
hanging out
smelly
over
room.
a cliff. It's fine.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool. So that kind of sucked. What are we here for again? How do we play this game?
So, did anyone else hear some weird shit in their heads?
Oh, good. It wasn't
Yes.
just me. Good.
I hear.
It wasn't me, was it?
It wasn't. It was definitely not my you.
Oh, okay, good. As I thought I heard something too, but it didn't answer when I talked back. It was kind of rude.
Told me it had a
Yeah,
secret.
I was.
Cherry.
Oh yeah, no, that's what they said to me too.
Cherry.
Yep. Yeah.
Third,
No, yeah, I hated that.
as much as I like secrets and information, I figured it was lying to me to get my attention.
Well,
Nobody said anything to it, did we? Like, told it a secret, did we?
I told them everything. Just kidding.
Shit.
I told it Maya sleeps with curlers in her hair.
Snaps, that was supposed to be between us.
I told them that Snap snores.
Well, I mean, that's just a fact.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not a secret.
Everybody in the dome knows.
But it sounds so cute. It's like a purr.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't have told it that I'm an
is-
interdimensional being bent on destroying the material plane, huh?
Well, that you can
That's
say 'cause it's a
probably
lie.
things.
What? When you put it that way, what?
We don't know you that well.
Oh, I mean,
Insight
I'm
check.
kind. I've been kind enough.
Dusk.
So everyone has agreed that what they heard was, "I know a secret."
Yes.
Yeah, that at most that's what Dusk heard. I think.
I heard that and more.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
What
boy.
else did you hear?
It hides below, which we kind of already knew because it already went down there.
Yeah, I
We go now?
I don't know
What are
if
you
I
talking
hit it,
about?
but I definitely
I went
threw
upstairs.
something
I
at it.
didn't go down anywhere. What did I miss?
Oh yeah, and Foggy points northward. Yeah, I leapt off the
Yeah.
yeah, I threw a little bit of my and his hand catches fire and then extinguishes. I flew back before I even hit the water, but yeah, I
Well,
jumped off
that's
and
good.
threw. Yeah,
It's like, well, I don't know what's going on here, but those people in there weren't your normal. I say normal undead,
yeah, as
and they
though undeads
weren't
are
under.
normal.
And I tried to dispel any magic on them, and I failed because they're not really a magical effect. I thought maybe they were real people disguised to be mindless. Not quite mindless, right?
They
They
were.
look like zombies. They
They
look
were
like the
talking.
walking
They were
undead and
peculiar.
talking.
They were peculiarly intelligent. Yes.
Yes, right. Normally they're shambling husks of whatever they used to be. I think, and I'm just gonna flick on Lightbringer, just kind of kick on the light, say whatever is here is evil. It needs to be extinguished, and we need to get to the bottom of it. And it sounds like we're being invited to go find out below this very island,
Thank you. Let's
guess-
go.
I guess we have
Yeah.
to
Which-
really get to the bottom of it then.
which we all agree is probably a trap, right?
I don't
Oh, yes.
care.
Okay, as long as we're all in agreement, then.
Yeah, let's find the evil thing and turn it into a red stain. Yes.
Sounds
Right.
like
So,
Yeah,
So-
as long as none of us dies, everything's fine.
Right,
does,
go. Oh, are we taking a boat, or are
does
we
anybody
gonna? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Sam.
does anybody know what anything about Umberly?
Gesundheit. I'd have to do a religion check, but I'm going to say disadvantage A because I don't remember shit. And Dusk isn't really the academic type of religious person. If you agree with that sentiment, DM, who may be muted. I don't know. Oh.
No, I'm thinking you. Yeah, I don't see any reason to invoke disadvantage if you want to see if
Okay.
you remember
see how it
learning anything about Umberlee.
I think my
Because I found this note, and before we go charging downstairs, just they were seeing some shit before they died and came back. There was like an
18.
old woman's face in the sea.
what?
I'm
I
going
thought
to
you were
show
just getting-
everybody the note that I found, which is note number 4.
Oh right.
Okay, hold on.
I rolled an 18
I'll bring
on
up
my
note
religion
number
check.
4 again. Go to players.
Or if we want to make
Nope.
it easy,
So Dusk sort of makes a prayer to the Moon Maiden. It's like, what's Umberly? Who's Umberly? Just sort of does an inward kind of consultation to see if anything comes to him. And rolled an 18.
Your religion check was 18?
18.
Yeah. So you'll remember briefly that there Umberly was is a goddess, a sea goddess, worshipped by sailors a lot of times, but she's evil, really, if you think about it. She's been known as the Queen of the Depths, and she's been known to be particularly malicious, greedy, vain. It's probably her fault the water's so fucking rough out there.
Right.
Yeah, just in general, a bitch of a deity.
So, as I would sort of come out of my little introspection, it's like, well, I believe Umberly, deity as she is of the sea, is got a bit of a reputation of being a fickle bitch. No harm, no shouting to the wind, no, insult intended, of course. But it seems like they, in the context of these notes, are probably blaming her for all the things that are happening wrong here.
Does she have anything to do with like a form of an old woman, or does that ring any bells with me? Since my note says
What's
they
your religion
found.
check?
Yeah. Okay.
What's your religion check?
Religiosity. Let's see. And fighting myself. 18.
The Bitch Queen's seldomly seen avatar. Yes, the Bitch Queen's seldomly seen avatar was a giant woman with a body colored like the sea in blues and green. It appeared in this form to terrify mortals on sinking ships.
Okay, she goes more for big, bombastic, terrifying form, not
big
old lady.
giganto. Yeah, big giganto.
Okay. I'm showing everybody note number 4. So they saw an old woman's face.
And something, what did it say? Something was bobbing?
The beacon. They lost the beacon, I guess. Does that mean the part of the lighthouse that was lit up?
Yeah, bobbing down past the window. Yeah. And yeah, I think you all are here looking for what's caused the beacon to go out. Why the light's gone.
Yeah.
There you go. What are we doing?
Okay. I guess we gotta go investigate that cave. So I think I'm hearing shit.
Wonderful.
Promise it wasn't me this time. Everybody else heard it.
It was not you. Nope, I just heard it hides below. Let's go. Let's like this.
All right. Can we do this safe? Wait, how many are we again? 1, 2, 3,
CR6.
6. I think. Well, I need to look over the edge of the balcony and see what it looks like down there.
We want to look around up here and see if there's any way down.
Yeah, rather than just all of us jump into the water and then potentially lose one another.
Right, we do need to scout it out. I can always kick on my, it's not dim yet out, seeing as how it's still morning, but I could always kick on my bubble, my twilight here, and fly down there, but it seems like a waste.
It doesn't.
We also could take the boat out and go around that way.
Oh yeah, that's true. That yeah. You have that at our disposal.
the boat.
Snaps. Could I have a perception check from Snaps?
Yep. Oh. No. 9.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of debris around you. Watch your step. You might trip on something.
Okay. Roll the 2 plus 7.
Well, I did say that the weird waves were coming from the northern end of the island.
Yeah, but there was a creepy dude looking out of a cave down there.
Well, that
She's
seems to
hollering
be
back
the way.
over her shoulder as she's kind of looking
No,
around
that
over here.
creepy dude was a good 20 feet above the opening to the cave down.
Oh.
He was sort of sticking out of the rocks.
Oh, okay.
Well,
That's
He was
that's
looking out of the
creepy.
cave.
Right below you.
Well, then why
No,
don't
he
we?
was literally directly below you under the planks that you were standing on.
Do you want me
That
to?
makes it so much worse.
Do you want me to try and
Yeah,
handle
it
that real
does.
quick? Because I can. I have consistent flight and spellcasting. I could try and handle that.
I was gonna say the other aspect of this is an escape plan in case things are
Yeah.
not so. A boat keeps us all out of the water, but kind of makes us a bit. Well, I can kind of control things a little bit. You know, I am can control the water here a little bit, so perhaps I could at least buy us time, if not get us out of there.
Those of you who have seen the cave opening with your own eyes,
Yeah.
clearly recognize that the boat you arrived on is not going to fit through that opening. There will be swimming involved.
Okay.
Well, I don't know that because I haven't seen a damn thing.
You haven't
I
seen
was
the opening.
upstairs.
I got the most out there view of it because I jumped off of the damn
Yeah.
balcony and looked backwards. Did I see any way to get into that opening other than driving a boat to that opening and then climbing out and swimming?
That's pretty much what it looks like your options are. That
Okay.
seems
So
like
it's
the
either
only real
that or
I-
what we're looking at is an exit.
work. You could try scaling down the cliff from the balcony down,
Yeah.
but you'd still have to swim to get through that hole.
I also
So,
don't
Got
trust
Foggy.
the architecture.
So, Poggy, then you're telling me it's this way, yes?
Yes, and I will walk with him.
Gotcha.
Where are we going?
Stays taking a
boys
look
are
over
going to
the edge of the balcony.
The other side of the stinky building.
Okay, let's see here. So you said it was right under here, yes?
Yes, you are practically standing directly over where the opening would be.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, then I will go ahead and click on my winged boots and kind of just like do a flip over the railing. I would prefer to do so with acrobatics, and I think I might use inspiration for that because I don't know if I have anything in that skill. I don't. So what does our inspiration do here? I don't
You
remember.
just get advantage if you're trying to do something cool.
All
You
right.
get advantage on whatever roll is related to the cool thing you're trying to accomplish. So what are you trying to do?
Flip over the railing and kind of just land on the air or like a little star kind of thing because I have the winged boots on.
So you're just flying with your winged boots.
Kind of, yeah. But I'm
Which
doing a
doesn't
flip over.
generally require. Yeah,
Well, I
you
was
can
doing the
do
flip
all
over
the
the railing.
flourish you like.
Oh, I
Yeah,
guess
I'm
me
going to
control.
say you can just do it because you have those boots. It's not like you would not be able to do that if,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Well, I
Don't waste
appreciate
your
that.
advantage on something your mechanics already allow you to do. You
Fair
can make it
You're
pretty
not
all
like me
you
and
want.
Rasa trying to hang over the balcony like fools.
So I like, so I kind of just like half dive and like land on my feet in the air and just kind of like hand on chin, look at the situation.
Oh, yeah. What you see is a relatively sheer cliff from beneath those planks everybody's standing on down. I think it's 40 or 60 feet down. And then there's this very small opening, probably no more than 4 feet wide and 2 feet above the surface of the water after a wave breaks and recedes. So each wave that comes in slaps into the bedrock wall creating a popping sound as it closes over the opening. And then it crashes and recedes, and you can see the opening. That
So
makes
it was
sense?
4 feet wide and how tall?
Like 2 or 3 feet above the surface of the water.
Okay, but it's tall
It's a
enough for
pretty
us to go in.
small opening. Oh yeah, you could
Okay,
swim
cool.
above water.
Okay. Okay, let me think then. Hello, friends. How heavy are you?
Pretty heavy. He kind of knocks his chest armor like, I'll sink like a fucking rock.
Yes, I understand. I'm trying to fix that. Let's think here. I have a spell for this. My quote.
Why? We could do
Oh,
something, right? Snaps? No,
I mean, would you?
never mind.
I mean, I can make us walk on water, but getting us down there.
Well, I was gonna say, would you prefer a floating disc?
oh, is that what you
floating
did to
disc.
lift the
It's
boat?
that or 5 of you.
That's what I
go.
used to lift the boat. Yes.
Yes. Surely that could support the 6 of us, 5 of us, because you're flying.
My notes here and my say that it holds up to 500 pounds. So, are any of you over 500 pounds?
No, but you'd
no.
probably at
We're all at
most.
the same time.
Well,
you'd probably
it
at
lasts an
most be
hour.
able to get, yeah, you'd probably at most per trip get 2 of us,
Well, that's
especially if
fine.
it's Dusk or Maev.
That's fine. I mean, it takes what, a minute at most to bring one of you down. I don't
Yeah.
mind it.
Also,
Oh.
Dickhead is still talking in my head, by the way.
Oh my.
No, maybe just a hunch, but maybe insulting this thing.
I don't care.
Okay, fair enough.
He already literally the last thing he said to me was something along the lines of "You will die 2 deaths here." So
Yeah, same
he's
here.
already pretty intent on killing us.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty thorough, though. Gotta admit.
Oh. All right.
I mean, why die once when you can die twice?
Uh-huh.
Question.
Right.
Yes.
So flooding just. How long has it been since we came ashore?
You mean, since we pulled up here on the boat? I mean, it had to have only been a handful of,
Like 25, 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, 25, 30 minutes at the most.
So you've still got
Oh,
the other
I was
floating
like,
disc up.
Yeah, I was about
Unless
to say I could
floating
just
disc
pull.
is
It's an hour duration. An
yeah.
hour.
Is it concentration?
No, it's not somehow.
Oh, well then yeah. You
I
still
know,
got that
right?
other one. You've
I
still got
totally
30
thought
minutes
floating
of
disc
it.
was concentration.
Oh.
All right, so I
It's
can
not
just.
going to take that long, and I also have Featherfall, so
Hey, I'm going to interrupt while you all are figuring that out. Anybody who's heard a whisper today,
Yes.
at the time you heard the whisper, you took 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 psychic damage.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
psychic damage. Okay.
Yeah, and you were stunned for 6 seconds.
Okay. I was thinking the whispers were a little benign today. Okay. Yep.
I said
Wait,
9.
before I
it was
take
supposed.
that,
Yeah, it was supposed to be a wisdom saving throw, but we're just gonna do the damage because
So-
I forgot that shit was happening.
Rasa did do a wisdom saving throw, and you did give me damage at least twice.
Yeah.
Is
yeah,
that
if you failed the wisdom
is that
save.
that stuff, or do I need to take this additional?
Only if you heard it today. It happens when you hear it.
Oh, for today,
And I don't
today,
think
so
you
not
heard
last
it
week.
today.
Okay.
This session.
Yeah, no, last week
Okay.
you already got hurt. So if you heard it during this
Okay.
session,
Okay.
you would have done a wisdom save. If you want to roll your wisdom save, we can do that. And you won't have to take that damage if you succeed.
Yes.
Snap's got an
mine's
18. So do I take
So
half
Snaps
at
doesn't
6, or do I
no
just take
damage.
none? Okay.
No
That's gonna
damage.
be 7.
No, half damage. The 7, you take the full damage. Snaps takes half damage. And Foggy,
9.
you also took the full damage.
Wonderful.
Sorry about that.
So am I able to
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Too many moving parts. 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 T
All right.
Please go about your business.
So what I'll do then is I'll usher the floating disc from over the boat, and I'll bring it back over, and I'll start like taxiing people down. We'll start with the tanks, obviously. That would be Maya and.
I'll go first. I can see in the dark pretty
Gotcha.
well.
Okay, we'll start with. I'm
gonna
Dusk.
peek over the
Dusk?
edge
Not Dusk.
and watch what happens.
Name. No, it was Dusk. Yes. Okay.
Yep, Dusk.
I am 170. Could I fit alongside Dusk? How much do you weigh, Dusk?
I'm trying to figure that out because I'm a pretty
actually
big
put a number
boy.
on it.
I put down 250 pounds. I'm assuming that was just me. Throw on another. I don't know what armor weighs.
Oh yeah, armor's pretty heavy. You're going alone, buddy.
I'm
If the disc can even fucking
65 pounds. It's over 300 pounds of just me and armor, let alone anything else I'm carrying.
Yeah, that'll just
Yeah.
be you then.
Yeah, just
So you'll go down first. I'll usher him down.
So hang on.
According to this, I have 150 pounds of stuff in my back. So literally
need to be
400
preparing
pounds
on the others.
Yep.
I am a.
So Dusk is going down first.
Dusk's going down first.
Okay.
Lightbringer is on, ready to go.
I'm watching. What happens when he gets him down there?
I assume he's going to slip off the disc and start treading water.
Yeah, assuming how
wait
deep
for
is
everybody
it?
else to arrive?
Exactly.
Oh, so can
Yeah,
I
you're
get
not
the
touching the ground, but there are a lot of rocks that you could be bashed into pretty regularly. So you could grab hold of one of those so you don't have to actually tread water. But regardless, I need a athletics check.
Yeah, sure. Athletics. I'm gonna guide myself. Top of that. Oh yeah. 20. Where's my athletics? Plus 3 is 21.
Yeah, so you can just grab a hold of the nearest sharp spike of stone and just sort of wrap your arms around it and hang on, waiting for everybody else to come.
Yeah, my shield will be on my back. I'm going to be gripping a rock. I find like a stalagmite type thing.
Yeah.
Jutting up.
One of those shards that sticks up out, and grab hold of it at the top because the waves are coming.
Yeah,
trying to wash you off that rock.
I'm gonna be peering into the cave with my 300-foot dark vision to see what I can see.
Cool. I don't know how to put you on a different page than everybody else.
There is a way to do it. It's just tricky.
I got it. I'll be down in a second.
But
I promise I won't.
but you
cheat,
can.
And if I do unintentionally, I'll clear it from my brain.
Okay.
But it's well, and Sarah would see it too, so it's trickier, doubly trick. So don't worry about it. You don't have to move me just yet.
He's already coming down the stairs.
Well, here's the thing. Depending on how long it takes for Professor to carry him down there and what I see as soon as he's in the water, I have a feather up my sleeve.
So I could just do this?
Depending on if,
and
if
now
it
he
looks
sees
like
something different from everybody else?
I can see
Okay,
it.
bye.
But
Okay. And what you should be able to see is just a pie wedge into a cave, yeah?
Yep. Yeah, I can see kind of where the water ends and certain things, features.
Who's being lowered next?
Okay, I'm back.
Rasa
Yeah,
would
was
probably
saying
be
something about
anxious
a
to get
feather.
going.
I don't know, ask the group. Who wants to go down next? Assuming Dusk was confident being first.
Rasa would be pretty anxious to get going.
Can I say something about a feather, or is she muted now?
She did, but what does she want to do with it?
I have Featherfall. I'm more than happy to because I can protect up to 5 people. Depending on how long it took him to get all the way down there and then back up, we might have been on the way down already.
So you're going to Featherfall everybody down?
And
I mean, Dusk
can
is
up
like
to 5. So him taking Dusk made it so that I could.
Okay. What order would I need to put you in an order on the next screen because it's a one body wide opening.
And
I need the marching order that you would all approach this cave.
well, all right.
It would be like a pair.
I'd have I'd have the three. I'd have the three of them step up onto the railing. We can just decide what order. I'd probably be between, or is it? Oh, are we doing? Maybe we hop off at an angle so that we can. I don't know.
Yeah, and then we can sort of control our descent and move people. We've got it.
And I don't mind going last because I can teleport.
All right, so probably
All right.
literally this then, but with snaps and
I don't know how to undo what you just did, Gregory.
In the top bar where you then saw a purple.
Oh, regroup all.
Yeah,
Got it. Got it. Okay, we're all regrouped and we're all sitting outside this cave now. And we're all in the order we would have gone in?
Yep.
Cool. Let's do the one athletics check from everybody.
Alrighty.
And I'm flying.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about it.
Cool.
I would offer reach out to anybody who might look like they're floundering to grab a hold of Lightbringer if they need to. It's a risky, but if anyone looks like they're having trouble,
22.
like Rasa.
She said athletics. Athletics is not my thing.
No, you.
Mm.
What'd you get?
The dice continue
Yeah,
to hate me this
out of
week.
9. What did Rasa get?
A 4.
4.
Oh,
Oh
God.
boy.
Athletics is not her thing.
Okay,
Ugh.
but luckily for you, you took a whole 1 bludgeoning damage being bashed around on the rocks.
Well,
Snaps
Featherfall negates
also
fall
took a
damage,
1.
though.
Well, that's fall damage.
This is the water.
This is
This is the
is
water
way-
catching us
in
and
the water
bashing
being
us.
bashed around.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you didn't get bashed into a rock. Foggy, did you get bashed into a rock? What was your roll?
22.
Oh yeah, you're good. Okay. So, too many moving parts. Too many moving parts. Yeah, we're good so far. Okay, so what are we doing?
Well, Dusk will once people start arriving. Dusk will start pushing in and try and get
cool.
up and out. And if the room looks safe, he'll start trying to yank people up. Oh, okay. That answers that question.
Yeah, sorry. So we might as well just roll for initiative, or we should technically use the marching order because that's the order in which you will all be able to enter the cave.
Oh, joy.
Oh, joy. So,
Wonderful news.
we do. How am I going to deal with rolls, though?
I was going to say, so we're not doing initiative at all, or
Yeah, let's just roll initiative. Let's just.
are
roll
we doing it
initiative.
within D&D Beyond for this one, or are we doing outside?
Nope, we're doing outside. I didn't set any of this up.
What the fuck is that? Oh, right, this is a joke die. Ha ha ha.
7. Let me write it down.
Wait, it was this or this? I think I tilted it. Play with that. All right.
I don't know what.
What is this? 23.
4, 11.
23, Foggy?
Yes.
Woohoo.
Oh, God.
Technically, this is my joke D20 where the natural 20 is a 21. Can I have 24?
Mm-hmm. No.
Damn you. Why not?
You almost had her for a second. Almost had her.
We're going to let Dusk go here. One,
the
two,
first time I've
three,
rolled a
four,
nat
five,
20 on that
six
die, and it
people.
very
Nope,
much
I'm still
confused me.
missing somebody.
1, 2,
Who am
3,
I
4,
missing?
5.
Stay,
Maya?
Rasa, Maev. I'm missing Snaps.
16.
Up under the swimming cat.
That looks
Got
like it
it.
craves death.
Okay. Yes, most cats in water don't like it very much. So, Dusk, you did roll higher initiative than the thing that you see in there.
Okay.
So, as you dip your head slightly under the water as a wave crashes and thrusts you in through the opening, you see this thing. I'm on the
And
wrong freaking
the
page
light
again.
the light is dim in here, correct?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to the
It is
moment I
a
sense
large beast, so it's
large.
actually too big for this space.
If it's
Large
supposed to
is
be
2 by 2.
yes, 2x2.
Great.
Oh God.
That's just great.
Oh
What
boy.
teeth you have? So it's in the
Hi,
water,
buddy.
or is it?
It's in the water. Yep, it's
Yeah.
totally in the water.
First
Confusingly,
thing
though, so's this one.
Oh,
Oh, they're in a
Okay.
cuddle pile. Lovely.
Yeah,
As I
they're
can
sort of
just barely
squirming
see.
around each other, filling the lagoon.
Okay.
There's an
So
old
Information
lady
in
is
back
seeing
there.
that,
fading.
there's no reason that you couldn't just back out, do evasion, and swim back out. Everybody stays in the water getting crashed on the rocks. Or you can try real hard to get past them and up onto the dirt on the side over here.
It's like, guys,
Yeah,
I
you could
think
get over there.
might be a little crowded in here.
You could easily, with diagonal movement, you can get up
Yeah.
onto the dirt and run around with all of your movement to make room for everybody to get in after you.
I'm debating on one thing. Boy. Hold on. I had a plan, and then I had to change the plan.
I'm sorry.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to I'm going to double check my other bonus actions available. No, I'm definitely going to Steps of Night to make sure that I can get out of the water and onto the dry land in here. So I'm definitely going to move 5 feet.
Yep.
And I'm just going to shout, "Big fishies in the water and something else. There's people over there." I'm just going to start panic shouting.
and it was the end of that English at all.
Hey, it sounds like an auctioneer. Yeah, and woohoo! So these things are in the water. Okay, so Dusk is going to sopping wet land on this dirt and is going to say, "Well, let's see how you do out of water," and is going to cast Control Water and a creature enters the vortex for the first time, starts to save. No, I'm just gonna part the water. You cause water in the area. What area? A cube up to 100 feet on a side.
It's a lot of water.
Yeah, so I am going to basically I am going to completely drain as much water in that 100 feet on one side. So starting with the edge of the water here, I'm going to basically make a cube centered on this point on this edge back as far as outwards and just part the water and completely drain it.
So the eels will be on the
They'll be flopping
floor of
around on
an
dry land.
empty, flopping around on dry land,
Yep.
and the waves that your friends are trying to deal with will
This
fill
is
that
like,
gap over the next second or two.
so the water level remain. The trench remains until the spell ends, or you choose a different effect. The water then slowly fills in the trench over the course of the next round. So as long as I am concentrating for the next 10 minutes, that will
There
be
is a
devoid of
straight
water.
line leading out of the cave that they could simply walk in.
Basically, there is going to be. I'm trying to draw a cube. Measure origin on the edge. Wait. It's a big cube. I can't even draw big enough.
Okay, so let's just make it to be that cube. Yeah, so pretty much the whole...
Can't do it.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah.
there is magically all of the water around everybody.
Yeah. So basically,
there
from basically this half of the screen above me is all dry.
Suddenly dry, and the water is lapping against like an invisible wall.
Correct.
And
yeah.
you all are... Okay, so the rest of you out in the ocean suddenly land on your feet. The problem is...
Oh God.
Within, if you all look behind you, there is suddenly a lot of racket and a lot of movement headed your way at very, very high speed. We're talking probably
From that direction?
30 from that direction, 100 feet or however, let's see. So he just did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. So the next 70 feet of movement, in there, you see about 30 humanoid figures running toward you.
30? 30.
30. And that number will continue to climb for the next 6 seconds. So we need to make a decision about that water pretty soon. Dusk has no idea, except unless when it's
maybe
one of
I
your
can see a
turn
little bit over
to
here.
scream,
Like
we need the water. Now, mind
Just
you,
like-
those creatures are coming at you at high speed, but they are also running up a very steep incline. Because where you are, it's only 3 or 4 feet deep. But 70 feet out, the water would have been, 60 or 70 feet deep. So they're on a really steep, wet, sandy incline.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
So I'm going to say those things whose speed is normally only 20 feet per round are only moving 10 feet per round. So you have, to get 70 feet, you will have 7 rounds before they're all here. Some number of other ones that are slowly emerging from the water into this dry area.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I'm helping.
Will there be anything else that happens on Dusk's turn?
I don't know. What else could I
Oh boy.
totally screw up here? No, that was my bonus action and my action. I think I'm good.
Okay.
I'm leveling Lightbringer outwards and trying to get my shield off my back.
All right. At the end of your turn, may I please have a wisdom saving throw?
Oh God.
Is it a saving throw? Wait, maybe it's not a
wisdom.
saving throw. Where's my paper? Wisdom saving throw or wisdom check, whichever one works better for you. It's got to be a saving throw, right?
Saving throw,
Oh,
probably.
a saving throw.
Saving throw would make sense for like this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so you're not scared at all
Okay,
by
good.
this crazy looking thing over in the corner, but um,
But
she is slimy, she is wet, and she is kind of hunkered down back against the wall. Not truly looking very aggressive.
all right, you just stay over there, wherever you are.
Babies, on the other hand, look very aggressive.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
deal with these.
So you did that spell. That was your action.
That was my action, and my bonus was the steps of night. So I'm fluttering. I can fly.
And do you want to move any more before we move on to?
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna move in one just to give more people room. I'm gonna move over here. I'm like, well, what's the worst that happened? Oh, and then I can see more out the thing. I'm like, oh, fuck, what did I just do?
Oh, what the hell?
Oh boy.
Alrighty.
In, everybody in! And take some shots at these fuckers while you're at it. We're gonna be eating good tonight. Hope you like eel. I think that's eel. Whoever's next, can go now.
Yep, I'm working on it. It's me.
Oh.
Okay, so she is gonna move. If I could be on the right layer, and try to get herself, as up in the tangle of eels.
What are you
like
doing?
using them as a shield.
Oh. Okay.
Snaps, what are you gonna do? There's a shit ton of undead on your heels.
Did Foggy go? Because
Yeah,
he got
I
a
was
really
gonna
high.
say, I
Oh
do hate
yeah,
to be that
so I
guy.
let Dusk go. Yeah,
Yeah.
I let Dusk go
'Cause he was
because
in the
he
way.
was the first one to enter the
I was in
cave
the
and he
way.
started it. So let's pretend that's like a surprise round, and now it's Foggy's turn. We'll start at the
Okay.
top of the initiative order,
Cool.
which means Dusk will have to go again.
Yeah, I was gonna be kind and just kind of let it happen, but then you happened to say the person who was next in initiative, and I was a little confused. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's dry here now.
Yeah.
Yep.
5.
Is it dry sand or is it wet sand?
It's
I
probably
would
wet sand.
say it just gets rid of the liquid. It doesn't necessarily make it dry land. If I were to enter, it doesn't really say. So I will put it this way.
Okay.
I'll leave it up to you.
We'll go with wet sand.
I would argue it would stay wet sand. But is it
And
dry
I
enough
would
that
I
this
would
is
argue
5 feet
yeah.
and not 10 feet?
Correct.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15. Nope. Fuck me!
Yeah. Come on, join the party, Foggy.
Bonus action rage.
I got some good old chew toys for Kurak.
Oh, why did you say that? Why did you say that specific phrasing? I was gonna do claws, but no, I have to do bite now. Okay. Yeah, this works. Okay.
Oh, I forgot one of them's injured. Hold on, I gotta make sure one of them is injured.
No.
I will gladly
Once on
wait
each
to
of
make
your
sure
turns
that
if I
one of
have
them
less
is
than half
injured.
of my hit points. Which I am not there yet.
This one.
See,
Okay.
I'm gonna bite him.
Foggy hit one of them with a shot from above earlier. So
Oh, cool.
I forgot to apply that. I forgot to apply that damage. One of them's not at full health.
Well, I'm gonna hunker down, shout forward, and it's gonna turn into a howl as my head transforms into that of a wolf, and I'm going to sink teeth in.
Okie dokie. Bitey bite.
19 plus 7 for 26 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Bite is a D8.
Not hard to hit something that big.
That is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of I bite you damage, piercing specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And then latched on, I'm going to, well, for flavor, still biting down, he's just going to jump in place and do a side flip and just like death roll like an alligator would and just tear the chunk that I've bitten into out as the visual
Sushi.
flavor on my second attack. 24 to hit.
Yes.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of piercing damage. I only get 2 with the bite. I've bonus action raged.
You hear some serious screaming from the other side of that monster you just.
Bit into the side of, as it now is limp in front of me. Cool. I am then going to the boots activating flight. Placing me down. Is it inventory? Bart's boots.
What?
Can I activate the flight now to not even have to deal with getting through Dusk's space and just fly to there?
You could just climb over the dead body. How much movement do you have left?
I used, I believe, 15. Yeah, so then I can do that easily because I have 40 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, cool. I figured there would be more
Just
of a pain
climb
for
over
that.
the dead body. That's fine. I think we've always counted dead bodies as not
Wonderful.
affecting terrain. Are you all done?
That's action, bonus action, and I have 5 feet of movement left. I'm going to use the 5 feet of movement to go and double finger the other serpent.
I see. Alrighty, I need from you at the end of your turn a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no!
Don't like the sound of that. Don't like it.
Natural
What do you
1.
mean? It's my favorite.
You get you get up to where you were running to. You turn around to look back at and survey the cave that you've just crossed through, and you get a much better look at this horrifying humanoid.
Oh
And
shit.
you're scared. You are scared for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns with disadvantage if you can still see her.
Cool. Good. But I have the fear status now, so I can't actually
ending
get
the
closer to her.
effect. Yep, ending the effect on a success. If the creature's saving throw is successful at the end, the creature is immune to that for 24 hours.
Wonderful. Good to know.
Yeah. So there you go. You're scared of that thing and frightened, and I will let you go look up what frightened does to you on your.
I cannot actively move closer to her on my turn. And I believe all attack
That's a
rolls
thing.
I make have disadvantage while the target of my fear is within line of sight.
And you can re-roll that save at the end of each turn. Yep.
Yes.
And you're scared to death, so you don't notice that she's sort of cowering over there. To you, she is just scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Dusk, what are you going to do?
Like, whoa. Everybody in! Come on! There's things out there! Get in! He's gonna step over to be like, Foggy, step out of it! She's just an obscenely ghastly woman. Come on, you've seen worse. And
there, bro.
no offense intended, lady. Of course. Who's like, we're not going to hurt you if you don't hurt us, but right now you're hiding behind a big old fucking thing that wanted to eat me. So I'm going to step a little closer, and does she react if I step closer in any way? Like, trying to...
She's backing into the eel, but also her eyes are sort of torn between you and the one that just got killed. And you can see that she is grappling with a combination of emotions that is very messy.
Ugh. Okay. Are these like your pets or something? I mean, you seem more comfortable with them than us, even though you're terrified. Terrifying. Right. Well, unfortunately,
Give me a
my friends are
charisma
going to.
check.
Oh, a charisma check?
Yeah, persuasion or intimidation, whichever one you just did.
Dusk
I'm gonna.
raises up the hag.
I think persuasion is more my bag,
It's usually to
and I'm not
intimidate.
trying to intimidate her. I'm trying to like. There's clearly something going on here.
Yep.
Persuasion will be in 17.
Okay. Tell me again, what did you just say to her?
I said, what are they, your pets or something? Why are you afraid of
Yes,
us?
stop hurting my babies.
Oh, crap.
Babies meaning pets.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Dusk is smart enough to. He's not very smart, but he's smart enough.
Yeah.
Dusk is going to. Can't change the spell, can I?
The eel still looks like it's ready to eat you.
Yeah. It's like, well, but it can't reach me here, is it? Or is it kind of eel that can maneuver on dry land?
Oh yeah, it could definitely get to you. It's got like it's got huge reach.
Right. What I'll do, because I don't think I choose an area. Water.
Although he is trying really hard not to die because there's no water.
Right.
So I guess he would have disadvantage if he tried to attack you because he's trying not to die.
Yeah. As an action on your turn, you can repeat the same effect or choose a different one. So, what I'm going to do is, now that I can kind of see, I think I can see Rasa and I can see Maiev. Can't see Snaps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my action with Lightbringer.
Let the water fill back in as soon as everybody enters the cave.
What I'll do is as soon as so I can drop concentration. I think pretty much at any time I can. It's not an action to drop concentration.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But so that will be a trigger. Is as soon as everyone is safe inland, I will drop concentration. I'm just gonna say if it don't attack me, I won't attack it. I'll hold my action. My action will be to use Lightbringer to bonk it. If it tries to attack me, I'll just say it'll be safe as long as we're safe, and I will leave it at that.
Okay. She is gonna slither back further into his little pile of
You're gonna get wet if you stay over
body
there.
parts. Yeah, she's just trying to get as far into the crevices of this writhing creature as she can to protect herself within it.
Right, I'm just going to be keeping an eye on my comrades to make sure they're not getting stuck out there. And I will just, hold my action to respond to an attack against me.
Gain an eel if an eel bites you.
Correct.
Snaps, what are you going to do? These things that are running at us that are humanoid, do they look like fishy humanoid or undead humanoid?
They are shambling. And some of
Shambling.
them look like they're wearing uniforms of some sort.
Like sailor uniforms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eye patches, wooden legs. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy. Wooden
Okay.
legs. Arr. Instead of saying
Well,
brains are going arr.
the boys ran into the cave, and I think I've been hearing Dusk say, "Come on in," basically.
The water's
Yeah,
fine if there was any.
Get in here. 5, 10, and I've heard some,
The sound of ripping flesh.
yeah.
From
Well, I've also heard some actual like non-aggressive words, but yeah.
Dusk trying to reason with something.
Oh lordy. Parlay. Parlay. Ask what's going on. Is that thing looking aggressive toward me?
Well, it's writhing wildly. It is definitely not trying to protect that woman by cuddling her. It is lashing out in every direction as it writhes.
It's trying not to die. Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I totally forgot that it hit Foggy as he walked out of her range. The eel would have.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Yeah, would have tried to hit you, and
Yeah.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21 to hit.
Son of a bitch, yeah, that hits.
So sorry to interrupt Snap's turn. Oh, that's not a D10. That's a D10.
Don't
D10.
say that it's a D10.
There is truly no room in
9
here.
plus 6
Oh, Jesus.
plus 2. 9 plus 6 plus 2 is 11 plus 6 is 17 points of it bit you piercing damage.
I
Sorry about
would
that.
have been
Okay.
raging, so that becomes 16 for 8.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Okay, sorry about that, Snaps. Go ahead.
You're good. Minor panic for a short moment, and then I'm going to I don't know what else to do. I'm going to cast Bless on I'm just gonna do a first level Bless on Rasa, Dusk, and Foggy.
Say that again?
First level Bless
Ah!
on Rasa, Dusk, and Foggy. Because I see we're kind of at a not quite peaceful position here. Maybe standoff situation. There's stuff coming in behind us. I'm going to try to scoot along the wall and go here. Is that snake going to try to bite me?
Oh, no, because he used
No, you were not within reach.
That's right, he did
Yeah.
use his attack of opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
And she's just going to say something along the lines of, "What's going on? Where's Smokey Guy?" She's going to move in to make room for other people. That's her full 30 movement there. And that's it. That's all I got.
Mm-hmm. Maiev, what are you going to do?
Following the leader. I'm just gonna run in. And let's see, I hit 30 or 40. I have 40 feet. So 5, 10, 15. And my mouse is cooperating wonderfully. Oh god. Hey Dust, did you know that there's like creepy things coming in from the water? What's happening in here?
Less creepy things, but don't hurt the fish just yet. Trying to talk to the lady you can't see. Which I don't know if we're having a conversation right now, but that's it.
I might be able to tell we're being defensive and not aggressive, maybe.
Hopefully. I can come all the way into the room and figure out what's going on. Oh god. Do I actually see her? She looks terrified.
Oh, we forgot Snap's end of her turn. Jesus, I have too many moving parts. Snap's at the end of your turn. I need a wisdom saving throw
Wisdom saving
Take
throw.
it, I have to do one too.
at the end of your
Okay.
turn.
That is 14.
Yeah, you're not scared, but she looks weird and she looks kind of, I don't know. She's not being aggressive. She's like backing away almost. Her eel, however, is not. Oh, Snap's not scared. What's my Eb doing?
Since I don't know exactly what we're doing, I'm just gonna like sneak in along the wall to leave room for people, and I'll hold my fire burny stuff if necessary in a general where's the how do I make it
Eel like direction.
in a general opposite corner from me direction.
So
'Cause that looks not so good over there.
So the trigger for your held action is if eel attacks somebody or if the lady does something.
If anything attacks my party members, because it's a cone. So if
Okay.
anything in that corner decides to lash out, it's getting crispy.
Got it. Okie dokie. Cool. That was my Ev's turn. And I have to roll a d6.
Oh, and my
It's a 4.
wisdom saving throw for the end of my turn was 16.
It did not recharge. Oh, yes. Great. You're not scared either.
Cool.
Passive perception for the people inside the cave, please.
Perception?
Passive
Passive
perception.
10.
Passive.
17.
Solid 10.
14 for Dust.
16.
Cool. 16. Cool. Okie dokie. So, up to 3. We're going to go with the 3 that are closest to the eel. I need wisdom saving throws.
The 3 that are closest, is that me, Dusk, and Snaps?
Not you.
Or okay, not me. Got it.
No,
I have
the
Snaps
3
and Dusk.
in that area. Yeah.
Got it.
Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Another.
Wisdom
Does
saving throws.
does bless affect saving throws?
Oh
forget.
man, it's been a minute. But attack roll or saving throw? Yes.
Okay. Wisdom saving throws.
Not as good. Not as good.
Well, that will be a
24.
I think this is the first for me. A dirty 30.
Dirty 30.
Nice.
I'm so wisdomous, guys.
Yeah, wisdom is guy. Nothing happens. Who's next? Oh, 24. Also, nothing happens. I have, on the other hand,
Already pushing chaos.
experiences a piercing pain in your left eye as you take 6, 7, 8, 9 psychic damage. Do you have a
Uh-huh.
reaction available at this moment?
That's what my held action is, essentially.
So instead, you're going to use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against Snaps.
I'm
Oh,
closest.
That's really bad. Because I'm pretty sure that also kills the spell slot. Oh no. Well, either way, do your attack. I don't Google.
Yes, I believe a spell was cast. Held action, so the spell was cast. It just doesn't go off.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
if the
Let me
trigger
check
for
that
the
before I
spell
forget.
doesn't happen, yeah. If
Oof.
if it forces her to use a melee attack, then yeah, basically that
Yeah, it eats her
spell slot
reaction,
goes
and
kaput.
she burns the spell slot and then uses her reaction to actually throw it, but the spell slot's already burned.
Well, I guess the question is this effect using her reaction,
Yes.
or is it using
She
an
must
action?
use her reaction to make a melee weapon attack.
Oh, in that case, no, because
Against
then
the
she's
snaps.
using a held action as part of her action, which is
Well,
separate.
it takes your reaction to use a held action. This happened to what's his fucking
Mhm.
name? What is his name? Caduceus in the campaign a couple times where he's like, I'm gonna hold a healing word or I'm gonna hold a cure wounds, and then a crit happens and he instead uses his reaction to stop the crit and it costs him the spell slot.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, when you say I'm going to hold an action to cast a spell, you actively begin casting the spell. You just don't release the energy of it until the trigger occurs. If the trigger never occurs, the spell just
And then you've
fizzles,
lost
but
it.
you did cast it.
Indeed. By the way, for the record, we
At
are
least that's
echoing
how
a little.
Mercer does it.
Yes, and I think that's the intended ruling. We are echoing a little bit
That's,
through
that
Dungeons
I
and
could,
Dragons.
yeah, that could make sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Logically, yes. If it interrupts what you were doing, it basically.
I just listened to
With
us have this conversation in the Fomorian cave. We've done this before.
Got it.
okay.
Makes sense.
Good memory.
Okay, so
I
Maya
have to
melee
make
attack
an
at
unarmed,
snaps.
a full melee attack. Like,
Melee weapon
damn it.
attack.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would have
This
your
is
axe
not
out.
unarmed. But I was holding the spell. All right, fine. I don't like this.
I don't like it either.
It's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Oh boy.
Yep. I have just disembowel snaps.
I don't like this, guys. This is not the way that I saw this going. This isn't the way I saw this going at all. Oh god. All right. I am not raging though. This is good news. So it's just gonna be 12 points of slashing damage.
Ouchie, but okay.
Hey, Rasa, what are you gonna do?
I need him to release the.
I'll try for you. Love to talk.
And I'm aware of the.
What?
Do not touch the meanie.
I don't know how loud I would have been. Like, don't touch it, don't hurt it. I'll leave it up to you.
How loud were you?
I would hope that you'd hear it with your perception being 20, passive perception. And the moment that Rasa gets out, I would drop concentration.
We still have. Oh no, Professor's flying. That's right.
Professor's flying.
Yeah, I know he's flying.
So not knowing what the hell is going on, I don't think she would necessarily do anything other than possibly just hold a psychic blade at the ready. Because all she heard was don't attack. So, but yet she still sees dead eel.
Yeah, well.
And live eel, writhing. Wildly.
Well, yeah, it's not in the water. And my
And
wisdom
as soon-
save.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What's up?
Go ahead. Wisdom save.
9.
You are scared to fucking death of that woman within the folds of the eel before the water comes in and she is submerged under the water with her eel. His little head's still sticking up. You can still see. But she's underwater, wrapped up in her eel.
Does that mean we're underwater now too?
No.
Oh, okay.
Basically,
No, you are on land.
the verbiage is
Here, I'll get rid of this dead body. That'll help you see better.
Okay.
Token layer. Dead body.
Okay.
The water then slowly fills
No,
the trench over
that
the
makes more sense.
over the-
I just couldn't see the water.
yeah over the course of the next round. It fills.
Yeah, so in 6 seconds, this whole area got flooded. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. And that would be complete by the time we get back to Rasa.
Basically, yes.
Alrighty, so Rasa's holding a psychic blade just in case somebody gets attacked.
Yep.
Anything else on her turn?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. This eel's going to try and bite Dusk. So, a whole bunch of
I
shit
attack.
goes off. Yes.
All right.
We could do it in the order of held actions. So, Dusk first.
Dokey.
It's
Okay.
going to be a dead eel.
It'd probably be a dead eel, but these things happen. All right. Lightbringer is going to be 24.
The hit, yes, definitely hits the eel.
Okay. So it's not undead, I assume.
It's just a giant sea eel.
Okay. Oh, geez. All right. 1 + 4 is 5, plus Divine Strikes, which is the first time I've ever used it. 9 damage. I'm helping.
I am
You
helping.
are helping. This eel
Yeah.
is bleeding massively. And then I think Maiev had a held action.
That was the fire thing, and she lost it,
Oh, she lost it.
wasn't it?
And so Rasa's action.
Yeah.
Yes, she lost it because she had to use a reaction to hit you. So Rasa's action. This may actually be a good thing.
Is creepy lady within eyesight?
Yeah, you can. At the moment, no, she's now under the water. But you saw her before the water filled back in.
Well, no, I
Or
only
no,
have disadvantage
actually,
if
your
she
turn
is
hasn't happened yet.
I would only have disadvantage if she was within eyesight, which is why I'm asking.
True. Yeah, the water is slowly filling in. So
I'd
just
say
do odd or even to see if by the time. No, she's still completely above water, partly above water as the water is filling in. It's up to her knee.
So she is within eyesight, so it is at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's gonna probably miss with a 10.
You aimed at the lady or the eel?
Well, the eel is what attacked.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that Rasa would have been at the eel then.
Cool. And what was your to hit?
10.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that didn't hit.
Hold on just a second. I have to read stuff. Give me just 1 second. Where is
Hold,
it?
please, for dope ass rogue shit.
Yep.
New level 9 dope ass road shit, I think.
Yep,
Yeah.
new level 9. And basically what you're going to hear is Rasa say something along the lines, why don't you just go there? Does an 11 hit? Shut up.
No,
Okay.
it didn't. I'm
Curves
sorry.
gently.
Well, it doesn't cost me anything. So,
Nice.
Mhm,
God,
mhm.
it's so overpowered. Jesus.
okay.
I love soul knives. So
Alrighty.
good. So good.
Oh, wait, I didn't roll with, wait.
Did you roll a D8?
I did not roll a D4 though.
Bless.
A D4 for blast.
Yeah, so
Oh.
hold on. Hold on. So the first one was,
Awesome.
um,
I didn't-
First one was 10.
first one, so that makes it a 14 on the first one. And
14 did
15. Oh, 14, so I didn't even need to use it. Okay. And Dusky, guess what?
What?
You're next to it.
Which?
5d6 on top of my other d6.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, rogue stuff.
Talk about fucking overkill. This poor thing is like fish out of water dying.
You know,
And now it's uber dead.
I warned it. I wor-
You did.
Math
You did
has
it
to
very well.
happen. 3, 6, 9, 15,
Some things can't
21.
avoid their nature. This is like a scorpion and frog situation.
25 points of psychic damage.
Jesus.
Does its head
That is the
explode?
most dead eel that has ever deaded. It at the end of that, it has minus 22 hit points. It only started with 19.
Hot damn.
It's the most dead eel ever. Great. Okay, so that was the eel's turn. It died on its turn, and now it's Astay's turn. Out there floating above the waves,
Well, all right then.
enjoying the view of the water slowly seeping in and covering up all those zombies.
Yeah, I don't even know if I even heard anything they said. That whole thing just kind of happened with.
Yep.
um. Yeah, I mean,
You coming in?
Yeah, 5 foot into, 5 foot into what's it called, Starlight Step. I just blink into existence. Like, oh, well,
Okay.
all right then. And I guess that'll do.
All right. Any other action while you're in here?
I will use. Can I do that? Hold on. Yes, I will give myself guidance. No, not guidance.
Cool.
Where's the one that I'm looking for? Resistance. That's the one. Yes. I'll give myself resistance. Because that is one
Alrighty.
action.
And a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Yes, which because of resistance gives me a +4. I need this one and this one.
Oh my god. Ashley West.
Oh.
No. Unacceptable.
Okay, wisdom save is +2, +3, so whatever this is, +5.
That's so good.
What's that? That is a Fettle. 3 plus a 5 is an 8. My luck
8.
is poopy today.
Not good. You are afraid. That woman that is slowly being covered by water as it creeps in. The water's up to her waist now, and she is scary as fuck.
I don't like it.
You don't like it at all.
I don't. This is spooky.
Augie, what are you going to do?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Feel kind of bad about this whole circumstance.
And be scared.
Yeah, I'm scared. And I'm just gonna lean against this wall and try not to look at her and ask, "What are we doing? There's a path further in. What are we doing? Are we leaving her be?" And I'm gonna hold an action. And if she attacks any one of my party members, I'm gonna attempt to throw one of my sunbolts at her.
Okay. And that's
other than
cantrip for
that,
you, so it doesn't waste anything.
Correct. End of my turn, I attempt to save against this fear. It's a wisdom save?
Yeah.
15?
You did. You're good.
Okay.
She's a little less scary now, and you can tell she's still, even with the freaking out about the death of both of her eels, she's still like pressing herself back against the wall as the water is creeping up to her chest.
All right.
She's like making no effort. I'm going to get rid of this other dead body.
Yep.
She's in the water. It's creeping back up to her chest. She's not making any effort to get on land where Astay is. She's almost cowering in the corner. Dusk, what are you going to do?
What are you gonna do?
Dusk is just gonna kind of be like, well, I tried. Well, she seems harmless, other than making us, some of us, I should say, a little afraid. So I'm just gonna push past Foggy and just say onwards. So I don't know, I'll probably take like what, 10, 15 feet of movement to get here.
Okay. Not going to talk to her. You're just going to leave her standing there crying.
Well, you know, I tried.
Okay. Okay.
And I just make these things worse, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave this to somebody who's a little more.
A little better at
I don't
the.
know.
Got it.
So I'm just gonna step on here to make sure.
Just above table, you did succeed the charisma saving, the charisma
That's a
check.
good point. Yes.
Because she did not attack you.
Good point.
So you did actually succeed.
True, but.
Okay.
I'm not sure what's gonna happen next, but I think I'm more interested in what's coming, onwards through this tunnel, and we'll cross that bridge. Like, to say, keep an eye on her, and I don't know how she's gonna react now that we've killed her quote unquote babies, but my guess is she'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
She'll
Don't
be
want to take
fine.
the chance of accidentally asking her when the last time she saw her baby was.
I'm going to avoid any awkward social, questions that may lead us to places we don't want to go. So, I'm just going to say I'm more worried about the things we can't see, and I'm going to go forward. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Okay.
25, 30.
I'm gonna have her use a reaction as you pass out of her line of sight.
Okay, so go whoop.
She's
So
gonna
basic,
say,
right
he's going
here?
to,
Right here.
yeah, one of those. And you can still hear her. And she says, let me see what she's gonna go with. Careful, it'll make you crazy.
Noted. Crazy like a fox?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
You may finish your movement if you decide to continue walking.
There will be... well, with that little warning, Dusk is going. He's got Bless on. He's going to cast Enhance Ability on himself. Well, that's for checks. Never mind. That's only for checks.
Shit.
He's going to use his action to kick on words. Twilight Sanctuary.
There we go.
30-foot radius.
Oh, sorry. Yep, I'm still doing too many things at once. You already did it. Thank you very much. Did you make it so everybody can see, or do I still need to do the thing?
I think you might need to do that
I
part
think
of it.
I have to do the thing. Everybody sees it. Nope.
Well, I changed the color. I tried to make it a little darker so it's not
Oh, okay.
obtrusive.
Settings.
There we go. I don't know. It's kind of still garish here.
That's a very pretty Twilight Sanctuary.
Yeah. Woohoo! All right, so it's 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to step over here and just say, onwards!
That's your full movement?
Yeah. Oh,
Cool.
shit. Rasa see? Rasa can't see. Shit.
And you've
Well, the
already
whole space is
succeeded,
dim
so you don't have to worry about being scared. You can't see her anymore anyway. Great. If
And
you guys want, we can drop initiative, or we can just hang on to it because, you know, you're still headed into a tunnel and some shit might go down.
I like my place in initiative, so I'm biased.
I think especially with the Twilight Sanctuary on, it might make more sense to manage it that way. So we
Stay
keep-
in initiative. Cool.
Rounds.
Cool. Then the next up is the hag. She's going to climb up out of the water.
Shit.
And she's going to look at Aste, who is scared, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to say, get him out of my house and I'll, I don't know what I'll do, but get him out of my house.
boy. Wait.
I see. I suppose
And
we'll
that's
do our
her whole
best.
turn.
We will do our best. Please don't look at me like that. And she's like not even making a face.
You're just pissing yourself scared of her, but she's not being aggressive at you in any way. She's just scary looking.
Yeah, just like, don't look at me like that, please.
Get him out of my house. Okay, Snaps, what are you going to do?
At the end of your turns, don't forget your.
Oh, yeah, you get to roll to see if you can stop being scared.
Well, if you
Wisdom
are
saving throw.
scared, I can end it as
Yeah.
instead of.
So yeah. As part of
Oh,
ending
yeah.
your turn,
Yeah,
you
and
can
10 hit
attempt
points.
to make the wisdom saving throw to cure the fear, and if you fail to, you have your Twilight Sanctuary options, which are to gain some temporary hit points or end a charm or fear effect.
Right. So you can roll, and then if you succeed, you can use it for temporary hit points. If not, you can. I'll leave it up to you.
Gotcha.
that
So I'll roll for it first then.
Yes.
That is a 6 + 2 is 8.
Not so much. You're still scared.
So
So
I can-
Twilight
I can
Sanctuary
end-
makes you less scared.
Okay,
I can take that fear away.
go ahead. So I'm
Cool.
no longer scared?
You are no longer scared.
You are no longer scared yet.
Although, no, that wasn't his turn. That was the hag's turn. So he's still scared
Oh,
until his next turn.
Spooky.
Sorry.
She's spooky.
Okay, so she's still scary. Snaps, what are you going to do?
Foggy's pressing his back up against this wall.
Too many
In case you wanna
moving
go ahead, Ren.
parts. Snaps, are you talking and your microphone is not picking you up?
I am talking and I'm muted because I thought I hit it and I didn't.
Okay. What are we
Okay.
doing?
Snaps, looking very contrite, is actually going to step here to allow the girl
Into
to get
the
around her.
slowly filling water. Okay.
Sort of. I'm just trying to get out of the way so the girls can get around me, and I intend to kind of be the last one to be a barrier between the group and those fucking dead things I saw out there in case they want to come up here.
Okay.
And I'm going to address the scary lady who seems just kind of sad, and ask, what is that thing? What's going on here?
He's not right. He's dead, but not dead. And he killed my sisters. And he's got that stupid rock.
Got that stupid
I don't like
look.
any
Okay.
of this.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
This is all terrible. I don't like any of it.
And how's everybody looking for health right now? Was that Rasa coughing?
Coughing up blood.
What is the
Yeah.
technical term for that?
Dying.
No.
I don't know. You're not. I mean, you're not doing too bad.
I'm almost at 50%.
Almost.
Almost.
So
I am one hit from 50%.
Mostly dead. No.
You're still.
Probably the lowest Laras has been in a long
That's true.
time.
That's true. You're a very slippery individual.
Well,
Okay.
excuse me, princess.
If Rasa is telling me she is visibly looking pretty terrible,
She
I
is
am gonna go ahead and.
got a lot of mental wounds, apparently.
I did take a lot of mental last week.
She got a big headache.
Yeah.
Blood's
Well,
coming
I'm
out her
gonna
ears.
do just a healing word at Rasa. It's nothing crazy.
It's appreciated.
Oh goodness, you get a whole 4 healing.
I'll take it.
Woo, 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 woo.
And I'm gonna wait until everybody else goes through, because I mean she's not aggressive right now, but there was stuff back there. So this cleric is gonna be our bulwark at the rear of the party. Then I'm gonna take Twilight Sanctuary, and that's my turn. D6 plus 9.
Augie's is 16. I keep forgetting to just write down your passive perceptions. It will really save time.
Do I need to roll anything at the end of my turn?
Are you scared?
No.
Then you're good. 20. Rasa perceives all. Apps 17. Okay. At the end of Snap's turn. Yeah. Okay, cool. Maiev, what are you gonna do?
I've heard this chick say, like, get him out of my house. Dust says, let's keep moving. I don't believe I'm scared of her. She just looks weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna start walking, and I don't really know. All right. I'm just gonna look at her and be like, I don't know if you were the one talking into people's heads or not, but some people find that. And then she like looks at the ground for a second. I don't remember the word Jiga said. Rude, invasive, I don't know. Some people don't like that. I'm gonna go following after Dusk, and as I'm squeezing,
You heard it too.
I thought, so not you. Okay, okay. I'm gonna keep walking, and as I'm squeezing past Foggy, I'm like, do not let them out of your sight. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, I think. Right. 25, 30. I'll come up here with Dusk. She wasn't the one talking in our heads.
Well, wouldn't that just be like?
Oh no.
What?
Time to shake and
doing a
bake.
thing. At the end of your turn, you need to do your Twilight Sanctuary.
Right.
Yes. And we're level 9 now.
Yes.
It's a
Did
plus
Snaps
9
do her
now.
Twilight Sanctuary?
I did.
D6 plus 9.
Take it.
Stealth is based on Dex. 13. Everybody but Maiev, who is still in the room with the hag. And Foggy too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Briefly, in the ceiling of this cave, 30 feet above your heads, you see this. It can't do that, but it can do this. 3. We'll go with the 3 that are closest to it. So Foggy, Snaps, and Aste.
It's dim lights.
I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. My
I'm
favorite.
sorry, was Rasa included in that?
Nope, because it can only pick 3, and Snaps is closer than you are.
Okay.
Gonna
Oh,
be
I
a
love
natty
my
one
rolls
from
today.
Snaps.
That's gonna be a 6
How far
for
can I
me.
see? Well, no, I can see that far in dim light.
Yeah.
My rolls. have-
Foggy, wisdom saving throw. Foggy, are you muted?
7.
So all 3 of you did less than a 14. So all 3 of you take 5, 6, 7, 8 psychic damage, and it's like a needle in your eye. And then all 3 of you must use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack. I'm going to say you must use your reaction, but you're not adjacent to anybody. So your reaction doesn't
Oh,
also
here.
give you movement.
Oh.
Huh? Foggy can't
I
do
know
it, but
I
Snaps.
can't see.
Yeah, so Snaps is gonna attack Rasa with a melee weapon attack, and Aste is
With a
gonna attack the
13.
hag.
Oh no.
Okay, so we're gonna do Snaps attacking Rasa first.
Snaps tries to hit her with a 13, and I don't think that hits.
No, it does not.
And Aste attacks the hag.
Yes. All right.
Melee weapon.
Long sword. That is 11 plus 6 is 17.
Yep, that hits.
All right. I need to roll a d10. I forget which one of these is a
Look
10.
at that
There we go.
dice.
That's gonna be 8 slicing damage. It's gonna say,
And she
"Get
cries
away
out.
from me!"
She cries out wildly. Don't think she has any reaction stuff. Nope.
Whispers,
Cool.
didn't we?
And then this thing oozes back up into the ceiling.
We did last. Yes, we did set up whispers. Remember.
I will say Whispers is up.
It was like 4 hours or something. Whoa.
Yeah. 3.5 more hours at least. So that was that. And then it's Rasa's turn.
So with the dim light, Rasa would be able to see anything inside the Twilight Sanctuary. But right now her token can't see much beyond
Snaps.
snaps.
Oh.
Ross is a blind bat.
How do I deal with that?
I would bump
How
her.
do I deal with that?
I would say at least we'll have to just
Temporarily bump her to
bump her
what, 30 feet?
vision up to like 30 feet or something, and that way,
Yeah.
even if she's on top of me, she can see no further than.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just we
How's
will
that?
know as players that
Did
Yeah,
that
anything
do it?
outside
see
the-
anything outside.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
That's fine. I'm fine with being blind. Hold on. I have to move back. So I was here.
So did
5,
Ross
10, 15, 20, 20, 30. Yeah, that's. There would probably be a snarky comment to the kitty. Because I'm not sure.
Why she tried to hit you?
Yeah, I'm not sure if she knows why she tried to hit me. So.
Yeah.
Well,
There
I
would
did
probably
feel
be.
the piercing pain.
Yeah.
I probably took a swing
did.
at you and then immediately went, "Oh God, sorry."
Yeah. So
Yeah,
they're probably
honestly, Maya probably did the same thing when she attacked.
Yeah, there probably
yeah.
would have been some quip back, but my brain is not sharp enough for that right now. And
Well,
probably
and
just
Rasa hit Aste yesterday, or in the previous
I tried
earlier
to.
when we were
Yep.
upstairs. Yeah.
I tried to. I missed because last time
Yeah.
the dice did not like me.
Yep.
So
I believe
Okay, cool.
I believe I said something at that time of like, "Thank you for keeping me on my toes."
Yep. So unless she's getting, the impression to move forward or past anybody, I think she's probably going to hang back because she knows that she is a blind bat. So yeah, I think that's probably it. She might stay on her toes, so she might still keep a psychic blade at the ready as a just in case. But in case of what, she doesn't have a clue. If that makes sense.
Okay, I'm going to decide that if you are within line of sight of something attacking one of your friends, you will do what you do.
Okie dokie. I'll go with that.
Okie dokie. Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. I'll stay.
Oh, I need to roll because technically I'm scared of her. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Please stop being scared.
I'm scared, even more scared of her because that's a nat 1.
Okay, she's still very scary.
I'm running away from her.
And then you could your Twilight Sanctuary.
So yeah, I'm getting 13 health.
You're gonna take
13.
Yeah, I'm walking away from her. I don't care if she's scary right now.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, cool. I'll stay.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
Hello, do I know if
I would recommend.
Dragonborns? Ross is a Dragonborn?
Yes, she is.
Yes.
Do I know if Dragonborns are not dark vision compatible?
I don't know. Let's see. You are from the Astral Sea.
Mm-hmm.
There would be some Dragonborns in the Astral Sea.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a 50-50 chance.
Do I have one?
Even, yes, you know, odd, no, you don't.
Sure
You had no idea.
That's okay. Typically, I, rely on dust to give my ring a little bit of, that's me, babe. That's why you can't find what you're looking for.
Yes.
Well, in that case,
You might start your turn by going, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
no, she's scary. She's spooky scary.
Okay, she's still scary. I forgot.
Yeah,
And you hit her.
Yeah, try and get her away from me. She's too close. She's too close. Speaking of being too close, I need to be away from her. So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna do the biggest juke between a line of people in my whole life, and I am going
Oh,
to.
wait.
Ooh,
Wait. Did you attack with disadvantage when you attacked her?
I did not. Was I supposed
Let's
to?
see if you can maybe choose not to, because you're afraid of her. That would be disadvantage, right?
Yes, frighten causes disadvantage on attack rolls. Maybe you didn't hurt her.
Oh, that isn't. Hold up. I need to see my attacks real quick. 8 plus 6 is 14.
Yeah, you still hit her.
Okay,
Damn.
that's
It
fine.
was worth a try.
True. Trying to be
Okay,
nice.
so what are you
but she's
gonna
still spooky. So I'm gonna commit the biggest juke of my whole life and do what my character was meant to do and teleport everywhere. I'm going to cast. Guess what? A spell.
Woohoo! Spellcasting.
Crazy. I know the spellcaster's casting spells. I'm gonna subtle cast Misty Step. So I'm gonna use 1 or no 2. Wait, is it subtle cast only 1 no matter what spell level? Subtle cast is. Where's subtle cast? Subtle cast is somewhere.
Subtle spell.
I have it somewhere.
No, that's not what I wanted.
I mean, you could just disengage and fly away from her.
Yes, but he's doing cool things.
Yes. So
Yes,
it's 1
well,
sorcery
he's
point no
using a
matter
spell
what.
slot. Okay.
Yes. So I'm gonna use a subtle spell, Misty Step, to teleport here, and then teleport here because of the astral shard.
Oh.
Double teleport.
Huh?
Hi, Professor.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I had to get away from that. He scratches his head. Well, anyways, onward, and then he just like continues as if nothing happened.
All right.
10, 15. All right, I'll do that much movement, and then I won't move anymore because that's spooky. Oh, temporary moon points things. Moon points?
Temporary moon
Moon
points,
points.
temporary hit points. What size dice do you
And it-
roll? I don't know
I
if
mean,
he's ever
they're.
done one
I
before.
guess moon points work too.
D6 plus 12
D6
D6.
plus our level.
Plus 9, yeah.
or 9.
And that is a.
I wish it was.
So that's 10
Okay, I get
temporary.
10.
I really need to just go to bed.
Okay, very cool, very cool. All right, and I guess that'll do.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, the blue was affecting a whole other thing that you haven't figured out yet.
No.
Oh, that's
Actually, I
Yay.
may need to turn it
Have-
off for just a second.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay. One more space. Sorry about that. Okay.
like a rave.
So, yeah, we're having a rave. That was Aste. Foggy, what are you going to do?
Hmm?
Oh, Aste,
I'm-
at the end of your turn, you get to try and stop being scared.
Yay! I like that. Boom. That's gonna be 18.
Okay, you're not scared anymore.
Yay! I had hopes. She's so far away now. I don't have to be scared.
Foggy,
I'm gonna look to Snaps and just say, all right, let's leave her there, and his hand's gonna extinguish, or he's gonna try to talk. It's gonna come out as wolf speak. And I'm going to the hand is gonna not be on fire anymore, and I'm just gonna start moving further in and make sure I'm being followed. And actually, I think he's gonna try
are you still raging?
No, rage would have dropped at this point.
Sorry.
It's what happens when you rage at the start of a fight that has a target that you don't want to kill. Yeah, and actually he's gonna adjust marching order here by going 10, 20, 30, 40.
Okay.
He's gonna squeeze past everybody. Sir, pardon me, excuse me, sorry, pardon me. There we go.
Squeezy, squeeze, 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 squeezy, squeeze.
And you still don't see me, funnily enough.
I see a sliver of a pixel.
Do you actually?
Yes.
Oh
Just
my God,
barely.
I can't see you at all. That's funny.
I'm sorry, did Foggy just let
Squeeze past you.
Snaps out of his view?
Yes, he did.
He definitely hears Maiev in his head as he's going by. What the fuck, where are you going?
So yeah, instead what happens is, all right, let's do this. 5,
Racy.
10, or rather 10, 20. What the fuck are you doing? 30, 40.
Okay.
No, you've got a point. You've got a point. Back. Sorry, Rasa. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, but you've still let me out of your sight.
Sorry to wait.
But you out of my sight. But I've got. I want to keep looking at Snaps. That is perfect, because that's exactly the sort of thing that would happen with Foggy.
Great. Dusk,
I'm
what are you
ending
going
my
to do?
Dusk will just kind of lean over to Maiev and like, Professor's going to lead the way and be the puncher bag, right? All right. It's like, well,
Oh,
make
okay.
sure. Got to pull his ass out of the fire, hopefully. So 5, 10, 15. And I'm just going to try and squeeze past Professor. Whoa! And I'm going to,
Well, at that
As I'm-
point,
as I'm like
before
approaching.
anything else, as you step on that spot, the yellow lichen on the walls and ceiling around you have begun to creep onto the floor, and the floor is a little bit slick. And so from there forward, you see yellow lichen and mold. There's like a yellow haze to pretty much everything in that space you're looking at.
Uh-huh.
And I will need a dexterity check for you to not tip over and bump into that yellow moldy wall.
Is this like preemptive payback for Candlekeep?
No, not at all. It was built
Right.
in by someone else, not me.
Okay, all right.
This is
Oh,
an adapted
totally not
Dexterity
adventure.
check, you say?
Yes, please.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, 15? 15.
Okay, you're good. You did not bump the wall. Please proceed.
All right. Dusk is gonna be like, ooh, what do we got here? Monster?
Oh yeah, big, scary, ugly monster.
All right.
I gotta
So what
find
did
the
I say?
token
That's
for that
5,
monster.
10,
Hold on.
15, 20. Dusk is going to just sort of scoot into the middle of the room. And he's like, Jessica's like, you seem to be the monster here.
As you approach this cave, you tried not to slip and bump into the wall.
Oh,
A
boy.
sense of utter dread and fear washes over you, threatening to drown out all other thoughts and feelings.
Oh boy.
I need somebody to start a timer for 10 minutes.
Wait, what?
Okay, like a real life timer.
Like IRL 10 minutes?
An IRL, real live 10-minute timer, please.
Computer. Set a timer for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Timer set.
entire area is shrouded in darkness, although you can see, because you have dark vision or a light source, there is an unimaginable stink of rotten fish, fermenting seaweed, and God knows what else permeating the entire grotto. There is a Constitution saving throw every 10 minutes spent in this area.
Ah, got it.
Great.
Okay.
So, once per 10 minutes beyond where Aste is standing, I need a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Well, before my friends get here, let me introduce you to a little trick I got just now, courtesy of the Moon Maiden, and I'm just gonna flame strike his ass.
Okay, but can I have my Constitution saving throw first?
No, you cannot. Constitution saving throw is 3 plus. Great. Maybe I won't be flame strike. This is gonna be a 7 with bless.
Cool. You gain 1 level of exhaustion, sir.
Ah, rig.
No. Well, you gain 1 level of exhaustion at the end of that 10-minute timer.
Oh, at the end of that 10-minute timer.
Yeah. So you're going to get it, but it's going to happen at the end of the 10-minute timer.
It's like, I got a weird timey-wimey feeling, guys. Let's hustle. I'm going to flame strike him.
If you get out of here before that timer goes off, we're good. Okay.
All right. Flame strike on him.
Yes.
Flame strike is action, 60 foot. I'm going to pull a pinch of sulfur from my pocket. And a vertical column of divine fire roars down from the heavens on a location you specify. Each creature in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, centered on the point within range, must make a dexterity saving throw. And then I got to roll a bunch of d6s if that works.
Dexterity. Saving throws. No special saving throws. Stealth. Perception. Missions. Cool. Just a +2. So 18.
18. Succeed. So it will take
But
half
he
of
still.
this. What's that?
Okay,
yeah,
so he
it'll
still
take
takes half.
of it. It'll take half. Do you need me? It's going to do half fire, half radiant. Do you need that broken out?
Can we check? Not those.
Okay. All right, I'm just going to roll it in here. Jeez. Oh, that's a lot of one. 23. That's what? 8d6s and all I managed was 23. Okay, so that'll be
So
what?
half of 24 is 12.
12. 12
Cool.
fire and radiant damage.
Great.
Balls.
Of fire.
And I'm going to blink out into invisibility just to use hidden step to as my bonus action to turn invisible. Like whoop! Can't see me now. I'm a ninja.
Meh, 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 meh. Cool. Great. You're invisible.
I'm invisible.
The hag is gonna say to Snaps, she's just gonna say, "Get him out of my house and take his rock with you."
Oh, yeah, she said he had a stupid rock.
Huh?
I was confused.
Are you muted, Snaps?
Is it my turn? Because
No, the hag
I
was
heard what you
talking to
said.
you. Okay,
No,
cool.
I heard what you said. Yeah.
All right. Take his rock with you. She'll say, "There's other dead things that aren't being dead, but this is the worst one I've seen."
Oh, boy.
And then it's Snap's turn.
So Foggy went around the corner and heard, "What the hell are you doing from my Ev?" But all Snap saw was Foggy disappear and then come back, and she kind of looks at him and gives him this weird cock of her head, like she
He
doesn't
just
say it, but what the
gestures.
hell are you doing?
She just gestures towards, or he just gestures towards her. Come on, come on, come on.
And she's just gonna throw a "I'm sorry" at the hag lady and keep going. Now Dusk's thing is 30 feet, is it not?
Yeah, you're in it now.
And I am now in it. I don't need to see anybody within 30 feet of me for this thing that I want to do, because Snaps is
Okay.
down in the 30s and shit's getting real. So I'm gonna do a mass cure wounds.
Oh,
30-foot
Yay!
radius sphere centered on that point. I could center it not on myself, but I could say center it, say, on Rasa, so 30 feet out from Rasa. And I can heal 6 people, so that's our group. So
cool.
not the hag, just our people. 3d8 plus my spell casting ability modifier.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because Snaps is down in the 30s. And okay. Can get those at my feet. Okay. So that is spell casting ability. 3.
Computer. Time left on
Everybody
time.
gets 23.
33.
Sorry.
2-3. 23 points of healing.
Everybody individually.
Everybody gets 23 points of healing.
Wow.
Mass cure wounds, man.
Nice. Very
I'm
I
at
love
the
it.
back
Anything
am-
else
and
on your
I'm
turn?
more
I am back up
to
to
the
full.
healing cleaver. I'm not going to move anywhere because I'm more the healer and everybody else is in front of me. I'm just going to take my Twilight Sanctuary, and that's my freaking turn.
2 minutes until
Maya,
the
what are you
10-minute
gonna
timer's up.
do?
FYI.
Shit.
Okay.
I'm getting very sleepy out here.
Whose turn?
Whose turn?
Maiev.
I have.
Following the guys. So
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. I'm gonna squeeze past Professor. Right.
And
Can
in
I
that
actually
moment,
see him?
I don't know, but in that moment, you have to do the "it's slippery here."
It's slippery here, right? What was that again?
I have to find it. It's on. I have
Dex
this.
save?
Somehow, this stupid cave is on 5 pieces of paper. It is a dexterity. Yes, it's a dexterity check.
Oh God. Okay. That's yes, I'm sorry. I'm using your dice. Your dice don't like me actually, and I just got a 6.
Great. You
Here,
slip a little bit,
take your
and
dice.
your shoulder bumps into the yellow mold on the wall.
I don't want that.
So
want shit for
when
the
your
dice.
shoulder bumps the wall, yellow mold ejects a cloud of spores
Oh great.
that fills a 10-foot cube emanating from where you bumped it. Anybody within
Okay.
10 feet of where Maiev is standing, if they're not immune to poison spores, does a Constitution saving throw.
So wait, does that include dust?
I believe it
Only
does. He's
within 10 feet of Maiev.
Computer off.
No,
10-minute timer's up, by
it's
the way.
within. Okay, it's actually only within 5 feet of Maiev because Maiev is the center 5 feet of the
Okay.
10-foot cube.
And
Okay.
10 minutes is up. I'm starting a second 10-minute timer. Dust takes a level of exhaustion. Computer, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Constitution saving throw. That is a 14 plus 6 for dirty 20.
You are good, no poison.
Awesome.
Maiev,
And
what
I
was your
assume I have to
Constitution
do
saving
that
throw?
as well.
Yep.
13.
Disadvantage on.
13 did not go well. 2.
Cool.
Talk about a fucking challenging fight. 9, 10, 11, 12 points of poison damage. Unless your adaptation somehow protects you from the spores.
Oh yes, I get advantage. I get advantage against vapors and stuff. Natural 20.
Okay, so no damage for either
28.
of you.
No
And the
damage.
spores
Cool.
settle to the ground. Yay.
This is the
Oh.
moment where I'm very happy that sorcerers get proficiency in con saves for some reason.
Woohoo!
Alright.
Alrighty.
So I'll
can finish
my
moving now.
movement. I'll say, "Oh God, don't touch the wall." I'm gonna finish moving now. I don't remember how far I've gone. I feel like I have at least 15 feet of movement left.
You were
You
in
don't
front
see
of
Dusk.
Rasa.
Dusk is invisible.
5, 10, 15. Have I gone my whole 40?
Here you were here. 5, 10,
I can't
15,
see where I
20,
was.
25, 30. You've hit 35 feet.
Okay, I will go an additional step. And
And this is that whole, it's dark, it stinks. And there is an aura of dread and desperation that suffuses the entire area.
that's a big word.
Yeah, it's just dreadful fear, awfulness.
It's dark though.
Well, yeah,
dim.
but you got dark vision.
It's dim light.
It is. It's dim in here. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of start mumbling in Infernal, and
Mm-hmm.
what shadows there are in the room just kind of start to coalesce on me. And then yeah, there's just tendrils of dark energy coming off of me, and I need this dude in front of me to do a strength saving throw.
Well, I don't know how strong he is.
Hopefully not a lot.
Plus 3. 14.
Fuck. All right, he passed, so he does still get his reactions, but he is going to take half damage. Half of 9
Of what kind?
of necrotic.
So half of 9 is 5, and half of 5 is 2.5. So 2.
Yeah, that
No,
I
3.
realized
Rounding
after the
up.
fact that that's not the way that I should have done that. I'm not.
Minus
How do
3.
we play this game?
Okay.
Computer. Time left on timer. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. Till Dust
Okay.
gets another point of exile. Or
Nope,
no. Or is
Dusk.
it a different?
Yes, you. I was wrong. You have to start your turn within the yellow mold, or
Oh.
within the range of this dude.
Oh,
And
okay.
you did not start your turn in range of him, so your 10 minutes didn't kick in yet. The current 10 minutes will affect you.
So
Okay.
he is not exhausted then right now?
He does not yet have exhaustion, but he will get 1 point at the end of the current 10-minute timer. Maiev, I need you to roll the Constitution saving throw. Is it? No. What is it?
I think you
Yes,
said it was a
Constitution
con.
saving throw. Yep.
Is this gases and stuff still?
Yes, it is. So you're immune.
I'm not immune, but I have advantage.
Oh, you have advantage. Okay, cool.
26 con save.
Okay. So you're fine. You're going to have to do that roll again on your next turn, but we're good.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I realized that it didn't do as much as I thought it was going to do, and that's going to make me angry, so that's my bonus action. And I'll take my
Getting mad.
sanctuary when I'm done.
Cool. Snaps 17 versus 13 plus 2 is nope. 13 plus 3 is 16 versus your 17. Snaps notices above her head. What a pain in the ass. Oh, Twilight Sanctuary for Maiev. If you didn't do it already. Did you do it already? Okay. Great. Snaps notices above her head this wispy black ghostly bullshit comes
Asshole.
popping down out of the ceiling again. And it rolls a d6 and fails miserably at that. And so up to 3 creatures. That would be Foggy, can't see Rasa, Snaps, and the Hag will all roll wisdom saving throws.
Ooh.
Ooh, the Hag rolled a natural 20.
16 plus 8, so much.
Yep, you're good.
24.
13, I want to say. Sorry, my sheet's reloading.
I'll wait because it's important.
13.
Gonna make Foggy punch Snaps.
Fuck nuts. Okay.
I'm about
so,
to punch Snaps, aren't I?
he takes 6
Please don't punch Snaps, you love her.
damage.
How much
9 psychic damage.
9, okay.
9 psychic damage. Your eyeball hurts. And you make a melee weapon attack against one creature of the Alip's choice. It's the only one within your melee range. You have to hit Snaps. It can't see Rasa.
Oh, okay. Ah! 10!
Does not hit.
Wonderful.
Woohoo!
You did, yay, yay! It's because he loves her.
Hit. Token layer, and it slips back up into the ceiling. Little bastard. Okay. Rasa, what are you gonna do?
5, 10, 15, 20. I think that's as far as I go.
I know it's stupid to ask, but would you do a dexterity check for me?
I don't know.
Well,
The way she's been
with
rolling,
way
Just
my
ask the rogue.
side bolstered now.
I did
But this
scream,
is
"Don't
just
touch the wall."
dexterity. This is not.
Yeah, but she
Oh.
also might slip.
Oh, what-
I gotta find the piece
What'd
of
you get?
paper.
Do I do bless on this or no?
Bless is not for checks.
Okay, so 12. Because it's just a dexterity. It's not like it's acrobatics or anything, right?
Yeah, it's just dexterity check. And I can't find
How many moving
continuing on
parts?
a hag, yellow shit. 11. What did you roll? I'm sorry.
12.
You're good. You
Okay.
did not bump the wall.
Woohoo.
It smells real bad in here. This place sucks. You feel dread.
Okie dokie. I don't like the looks of what's his name. So
Yeah, he looks pretty
because
dead.
I can't
Pretty
get
undead.
any closer to that, I think we're just gonna have to throw a blade because there is no other option for me currently. Okay.
You'd hit my breath.
23.
That hits.
Nobody's close.
Nope.
Fortunate. 8 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And that seems to have done everything I thought it would. Or
Yeah, he reacted as you might expect.
okay. Cocked.
Computer
There's 10 minutes.
off.
Set another one.
Okay.
Yep, I'm trying to do math and brain is not. That's a 12 to hit. My guess does not hit.
Bless.
Does
It's
not
with
hit.
bless.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, it's not. Hold on, sorry. That is a 12 on the die plus the 8. So that's
20.
20. My brain is just shot.
How do we play D&D, guys?
Yeah, 30, 20.
Sorry,
so
this is 20 to hit.
yes.
20.
I
Yes,
forgot
yes,
to add the
that
plus
hits.
that's on this the chart.
Yep. Yep, that hits.
And that's 5 additional psychic points.
Computer, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
And because you still haven't started a turn in the space, Dusk, you still don't have the injury yet.
Computer,
It's
I'll
we got to have the
leave it.
stupid timer running, but you don't have any exhaustion yet.
Okay.
All right. Do I have to do anything else?
Just your Twilight.
I'm
Yeah,
wondering
you know
about
what, we're
whatever
even going
you...
to ignore. Yeah, we're even going to ignore the Constitution check until you start your turn in the area. So Dusk doesn't have it's not waiting on you, Dusk. Don't worry about it. It never happened.
Okay.
We'll do it at the beginning of your turn in the space.
Okay.
It's badly written. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Okay. So that was the end of Ross's turn, yes?
Yes.
You heard a baddie. Moving on. Aste, what are you going to do?
All right. First things first, I'm going to take a 5-foot step, then starlight step. So let's see there. Do one of these numbers. 5, 10, 15, 20. Very good. And then I'm gonna commence my limit break. So what we're gonna do Where the heck is my funny boy points? There's my funny boy points. I'm going to use 5 of my sorcery points to twin spell cast a 5th level catapult.
Cool. Just because can I put you there instead of next to a wall?
That's fine. It was just the
cool.
thing I could see. Is that cool? That's fine. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see this spot as much as you can see the spot by the wall.
Cool. All right, that works.
Just don't be by the wall.
All right. So twin spell casted a 5th level fireball. It makes 2
Fireball? I thought
not
you
fireball,
said
not
catapult.
fireball. Yes, catapult. Thank you. Sorry, it's gonna feel like a fireball. It's gonna feel like a fireball.
Jesus.
Yeah. So like the cave walls crack a little.
Oh God.
And like rocks just start pelting. So, what is it? Dexterity saving throws, I want to say. Yeah.
Needs to do a dexterity saving throw.
It needs to do 2 of them.
Cool. That would be 17 and 22.
Both save. It takes. Was it no damage? Is it? Hold on. I gotta make sure that it isn't nothing or half. One second. Because that isn't questioning. It doesn't seem like it does anything. Which is very sad. So I guess it takes no damage.
Well, you twinned it, right? To make
Yeah,
saves.
yeah, it made 2 saves, 17 and 22. The save was 15.
Dang.
Yeah.
Sucking, I don't like him.
He's
Okay.
Dexterous little bastard.
Some shit is happening. Great. Reaches, targets turn. Resistance. Multi-attack. The Dread White makes 3 attacks with his great sword. Or he can do this. And this in place of that. Oh boy. This guy's rough. He's gonna point at Maiev.
Maev's gonna remember to put her symbols on and do the things and the stuff. Go for it. Yep.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw, you say?
Yes.
But why? I highly
Because
doubt
he's
that that's
really,
a gas or
really bad
vapor
guy.
thing.
No, he's not.
Oh God. Why? Why? Babe, take your dice back. They don't like me. That's a 3.
That's not good. I don't have that many d8s.
Oh, I don't
Hold
like the
on.
sound of that. I don't like the sound of that at all.
Okay. I got a 2. And
Okay,
8.
that's good.
And 15.
Mm-hmm.
16. 17, 18, 19. 26. 26 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
And you're scared of him.
That sucks.
Unfortunately, while frightened in this way, you are also paralyzed.
Oh, that really sucks. That sucks really bad. That sucks super bad. Okay.
That sucks super bad. Super bad. I'm so sorry. Great. That happened.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
Good.
3 attacks, or it can use its thing in place of a longsword attack. So that's been used. And then he's gonna step up on Aste. 5, 10.
Hello there.
And he's gonna swing a greatsword at you.
Oh, wonderful. Let me check something real quick. Let me make sure that very good. Yes.
17 to hit.
It does not hit.
Cool.
A
And he's
dex.
gonna try again.
Okay.
His last attempt is 13 plus 7 is 20 to hit.
Yes, but I'm gonna use shield. So that's gonna make my AC 23.
Cool. So he doesn't hit you then. That's his whole turn.
Very nice.
He did well more than enough. Foggy, what are you gonna do? All the way back there with Snaps, not knowing
I'm gonna
that everybody's
choose
dying
an
over here.
absolutely horrible time to try to eat some crackers with peanut butter.
Well done. Well done.
He's gonna realize that it sounds like they're getting the shit beaten out of him in there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh God!
And now you need to do a dexterity saving throw. Beat an 11, please.
I did.
Cool.
18.
Moving on. Right. Moving on.
I'm gonna double sunbolt this asshole.
Cool. Love that.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Hey, yup. Why did I just roll 2d6? It's fine. Ignore the second one. 6 points of radiant damage on the first.
Radiant. Okay.
Second one. Even better. 19. No, not better. 19. I'm dumb. 4, 5, 6, 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a key point and throw 2 more.
Okay.
16.
Yes.
5 points of radiant damage. Last one's a natural 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Double 5s for 10, 11, 12, 13, I believe. Yes, 13 points of radiant damage on the fourth.
Woohoo. Love that.
Computer off. Still hasn't been my turn
we'll
yet.
just we'll just
Computer.
start the timer.
I started another one.
Yeah, we're let's see. If Foggy's turn is finished.
Yes.
Okay. Now that everyone is in the space. Sorry about all these timer things. Now that everyone is in the space, from this point forward, at the beginning of your turn, you roll to see if this dread shit bothers you.
And then we'll start a 10-minute timer for the gaining of...
And then we start a 10-minute timer for the whole getting tired.
Got it.
So do you need me to have a 10-minute timer going now, or should we pause that?
Oh, Jesus. The 10-minute timer is unrelated to the fucktard you guys are fighting. It's the cave itself.
Okay, so that one still keeps going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you can start a timer now that we are on Dusk's turn.
Okay.
And he is the first one to start his turn in the space.
Okay.
So at the beginning of your turn, let's roll your Constitution saving throw and see if you succeed this time instead.
You're gonna do great.
It was
Right.
Constitution. I'm sorry. Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw with bless. Where's Snap? This will be a 16.
That succeeds. So you do not have exhaustion at the end of this particular 10-minute time. Unless
right.
you roll badly on your next turn during the same 10 minutes. Okay.
That's not
The hag is going to hang out there and be upset that there's some shit going on in her cave. Snaps, what are you going to do?
Stop picking up my claws all the way back here in the back. 10, 15. Okay, there we go. We're starting to see stuff.
Hey, people.
Yeah.
But I still don't see a bastard. Oh, God. 20? Is that a bastard right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How far am I from him? Aha, okay. If I see him, I can do a thing.
He looks undead.
I'm going to do...
He also looks very sturdy.
Well, I'm going to do Path to the Grave instead of the other thing. So the next person that hits it, it has vulnerability to all of that damage.
Cool.
Or,
Like
wait, no,
that.
before I do that, though, because I keep forgetting that I have to do my thing first. I'm going to do my bonus action first. Bonus action, I'm going to do Spiritual Weapon.
Uh-oh, did I bring spiritual weapon into this map? I did not. Going to find one. Be back in a moment.
Oh, please, for spiritual weapon.
Well, it's going to pop up next to him, so I'm going to roll to hit. 15. It's 3. I'm going to save as much time as I can right now. It's going to be a 22 to hit with 6 force damage.
Sorry, it's a 22 to hit, hits. And does
6
how much force damage? 6 force damage. Okay, got it. Moving on.
And then I do my vulnerability thing, which will make it vulnerable to the next person who hits it. And then I take my Twilight Sanctuary, and I am not moving anywhere else. That's my thing.
I have. What are you going to do?
Me?
Yep.
She's paralyzed, is she not?
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah,
stand
she's
here
paralyzed.
and accept
And I
don't
need a
forget Twilight.
Constitution
Twilight
saving throw.
Sanctuary.
And the Constitution saving throw for the stupid grotto.
You'll hear a disembodied voice say, "Blessings of Seluna on you."
Well, no.
I will take max on that. Constitution saving throw is a dirty 20. And
Okay, you're fine.
max 10 hit points.
Cool,
Am
cool,
I no
cool.
longer paralyzed or am I still paralyzed?
Finger of Dread. Frightened until the end of his next turn. So
Oh,
you are
cool, okay.
paralyzed until the end of his next turn.
Cool, love that.
But she's no longer frightened.
Yes, she is frightened and therefore paralyzed from that particular type of fright. While frightened in this way, she's also paralyzed.
Well, she will not be frightened by the end of this turn, no matter what.
But in
End of
order for
his
that to
turn.
happen, she has to give... No, so what he's saying is that his Twilight Sanctuary can cure the frightened
I see.
condition.
Got it.
But it has to be a choice between the temporary hit points or the frightened condition.
Got it. Okay.
That's my choice.
But it's Dusky's choice, I believe.
And seeing how she's locked up with fear, I would cure the fear.
Okay.
Cool.
So no
Cool.
temporary hit
Get
points
rid of
for
that.
Maev on this particular round.
It
Get
does
rid of these things.
technically reside with me to decide.
I'm cool with
You
that.
end one effect on it, causing it to be charmed or frightened.
Movement 40 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Rasa definitely sees it. Oh, he sucked on his stealth roll that time. Everybody sees it.
What the?
What in the fuck is that?
Black tendrils of smoky weirdness come oozing down from the ceiling briefly.
not the first time
And
I've
we
seen
got to
them.
see if this
Oh,
recharges. No, it doesn't. It chooses 3, so that's going to be... let's go with the 3. Foggy, can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Foggy.
So Foggy can see it.
Yes, I can see
Okay,
it.
cool.
Sorry.
So
I
let's
keep
go
having
with
to blow my nose.
those 3 in a line. So Foggy,
Yes.
Rasa, and Dusk.
Can it? Does it
Saving
matter
throw.
if it can see me? Does it have to see me?
Because he is invisible right now.
Up to 3 creatures it can see. No, it can't see you. So then it would be Aste, Rasa, and Foggy. We'll do wisdom saving throws.
17 for Rasa.
That's gonna be a 6.
Rasa's fine.
Natural 1.
Okay, so Aste and Foggy both take 9 points of psychic damage
Cool.
and use their reaction to hit. Foggy's going to try and hit Rasa first.
Okay.
And I used shield, so I don't have a reaction to give.
Ah, good.
Oh, good.
Although he would have hit the white, you don't know.
I
it a
wouldn't take
white?
the chance because hitting a
It's
paralyzed
white.
target is very dangerous.
Well,
Well,
the
my
Aleph gets to choose
paralyzed
what
is-
you hit.
That's what I'm saying. So
26
My
to hit.
paralyzed thing did end.
26 hits.
Oh,
no.
shit!
God damn it. Well, I don't have a rage
Uncanny
weapon
dodge.
now. Yeah. I'm not raging. I'm none of the nothing.
What melee weapons do you have if you're not raging?
My fists.
Hands.
Okay, so it's just your fist. That's not
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, I can't. Oh.
So that's...
And I think my rage dropped.
7, by the way. Did you take damage?
I did not.
Yeah, it hurt you when it made you scared and paralyzed, didn't it? Yeah, you took psychic damage when it happened.
Yeah, and that's enough to keep rage going.
Didn't it? Didn't it?
I just had a
Yeah,
turn
you took
of being
necrotic
paralyzed and
damage.
then not being scared anymore.
Oh. Yes, you are right, Maev. I'm so sorry. You are no longer raging. Did Foggy finish hitting Rasa?
I have no idea.
Oh, sorry. I said 6 damage.
6 damage. Not bad. And then it's Rasa's turn.
Because I did. All right.
Did I have a turn? Did I get?
I feel like.
Oh, yep. Sorry. Whose turn was that? That was Maev, and then
Rasa would have
crazy
been next.
voices making. Yeah, but no, there's a creature between Maev and Rasa, and that creature popped down out of the ceiling, made you all beat each other up, and then popped back up through the ceiling.
But I haven't done anything
Yeah,
since
but-
Ross entered the room.
Yeah, Dusk is worried that he got skipped.
I rolled a Constitution saving throw, but then I didn't do anything else.
Okay.
You had him run.
Yes. Great. Yep.
Do any
Okay.
moving
Take your turn,
parts?
man.
There's the 10-minute timer.
It's
Oh
been 10
boy.
minutes since I rolled my Constitution saving throw,
Yep.
and I haven't done anything. Well, okay.
Well, you
So
would have had
dust.
an opportunity to roll it again during the 10 minutes, so let's do that.
So
Oh, no,
hold
because
on.
you did
No.
roll it.
He did roll it,
I rolled it.
which
Yeah.
also meant you would have been seen.
Right. I would have. You're right. I would have been not hidden because I had my turn.
Oh dear.
Well, I would have done it at the end of my turn. So here's what I was
Okay.
gonna do. I was planning on floating up and above.
How tall are the ceilings?
Yeah. How tall are the ceilings here?
30 feet.
30 feet. So I would go up about to 25 feet. So I'm not 5 feet within the wall from
Yeah,
here.
don't
So I have a
touch the
clear
yellow
view
ceiling.
of him.
Okay.
And I would actually no, because I saw the damage that Maiev took. So I am going to cast Aura of
Vitality
it was no life.
or of life?
Aura of Life. 4th level spell. Basically a 30-foot radius. Until the spell ends, the aura moves around you. Each non-hostile creature in the aura, including you, has resistance to necrotic damage, and its hit point maximum can't be reduced. In addition, a non-hostile living creature regains 1 hit point when it starts its turn in the aura with 0 hit points.
Basically, we can't die.
Can't get knocked down for long. So I don't know what.
So I'm
I
going to
needed-
ask you to remember what that
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, it's basically the same radius as my Twilight Sanctuary. I just need to concentrate.
Okay. And it
And I'm
has
going
something to do
bonus-
with necrotic damage, and this guy does necrotic damage. So I need
Yeah.
you to help me remember what that
Sure.
means, or help the other players know what that means.
Okay. What's Sarah's doing?
Okay.
What a concentration. That
You're-
works too.
That's your concentration notice.
Okay, I'm flying and it's concentrating, I guess. And I'm gonna bonus action, hidden step to go invisible again, which means
Okay. The
I
Aleph
don't know if
still
that-
wouldn't have seen you.
okay. He wouldn't have seen me, but would he have come down in that area?
He doesn't know you're
Oh,
there.
no, you're in
so-
the wrong square.
But I'm 25.
You're not in the
feet.
same square.
No,
He
but
came
would he have been
down.
within my
He
range
came right here.
when he left? When he went back up?
He's
into the
asking
ceiling?
for a attack of
Oh,
opportunity.
yeah, I guess so. Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm gonna swing with Lightbringer. With Bless.
Which
Does it? But that's okay. Let's see. Lightbringer is 8, I think. It's 8. It'll be 17 plus is dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay. Is it undead?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Even better.
2d6.
For 13 plus a d8 for strikes.
13.
15 damage total.
Where's the d?
Okay. And it's a magical weapon, so it qualifies
Yes.
as a magical attack.
Correct.
Correct?
Yes.
Fabulous. How much? 15?
It was 2 radiant damage plus
13. Whatever the
13 more damage. Hold on, I'm trying to. Do you need me to break it up into radiant or not?
Radiant doesn't matter. Cold,
Otherwise, it's
necrotic,
just.
and poison are the only ones that matter.
Then it's just 15 total. 15 damage total.
Fabulous. Love that. And then it disappeared.
Okay. It's like I fucking got it.
You did. You hit it. Bastard.
Booped him.
Alrighty. You booped him on the snoot.
Okay, now we're
All
back
right.
to Rasa.
So then we're back to Rasa. Sorry.
Do I need to do then a concentrate or a constitution?
Constitution. Yep.
26.
You're fine. Let's do some shit.
Remember, he is cursed, so he is vulnerable to all of the damage.
This is his first hit since your turn.
Right.
I think I've got clear. Would I have clear access? I can't even think of the words anymore.
Line
This
of
is-
sight.
Thank you.
I would think so.
AKA, I
Yeah,
won't
you're
hit
gonna
be
be fine.
paralyzed.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
That is going to be 22 to hit.
That totally hits.
And it's
All
vulnerable.
kinds
the
of
sneak
friends are
attack.
standing
And it's
around
sneak
him.
attacks.
All of them. All of them.
And he's vulnerable to all of this damage.
Yeehaw!
Well, I do need you to break out what kinds of damage it is, because that means just that the.
I think it's all
It's all the same.
psychic.
It's all the same type.
It's going to be
Yeah.
100% psychic.
Oh, so it's all 100% doubled because he is not resistant to that.
Um,
Please hold for dope ass rogue shit math.
Rasa
so
just
it's only.
wants, Sarah
Is
just
it
wants to
only
go to
the
bed.
dice that are doubled, or is it the full
The
thing?
full damage is vulnerable.
Just the dice.
Well, it's vulnerable means it takes double. No?
Because it's the path to the grave thing or whatever that's doubling
Yeah.
it.
So that's
Rolling
all
Oh,
damage.
yeah,
damage
I
and then
guess
double
all
it.
damage is doubled. Yes, all damage is
Okay.
doubled. So the total.
Okay, sorry, hold on. I have to recount because my brain. $31. 62 points of psychic damage.
I love it. I
Nice.
love it.
Smoke that bitch.
Death.
This
That's a hell of a headache.
undead red
rolled
full
a
thing is
Nice.
staggering.
Oof.
Staggering under the onslaught. It's grabbed its head for the psychic damage and wailing and like pulling on his own ear until he almost pulls it completely off his head.
Gross.
That was bad.
Yikes.
Anything else?
I
Bonus.
have a bonus action actually.
And you do damage with it?
Yes.
Let's do some more damage.
Let's not, because that is a total of 13, but wait.
Bless.
That was with bless.
Nice.
But wait.
Disciples. I mean, they're
Wait.
Homing strike if that does not hit.
We'll see.
It did not hit.
What did I say?
13.
13.
13.
15.
Oh, so close.
Nope.
Oh,
Okay. So I
Not
still
quite.
don't take
So
it.
close, though.
Whiff. Close the standby.
Okay. That's it. So I'll do the. Nope. I'm still stuck at 10. Yes, because I rolled a 1.
Nice. Okay.
I think that's it then for me.
Cool.
The thing about-
Aste, what are you gonna do?
All right, I'm going to be
Anyway.
thoroughly pissed that this thing punked my magic earlier. Congratulations, everyone now learns my weakness. I don't like it when my magic's not effective. Character tropes. So he's gonna do some funny sorcerer like motions and stuff. And convert a 4th level slot with a bonus action into 6 sorcery points. Let me bookkeep real quick, just to make sure I get that right.
I don't know if anybody else may or may not have noticed that it got much brighter in here, but an orb has rolled out from under this stumbling creature, and it glows with the light of the sun.
Oh, shiny.
And then he's going to use another 4th level slot to limit break again. 4th
Okay.
level twin spelled catapult, sending out 4 sorcery points from the 6 I got. It makes 2 dexterity saving throws at DC 15.
Let's fail these fuckers, shall we?
Please.
7 plus 2 is 9, and a
Correct.
natural 20.
Okay, so it takes, what is that, 12d8?
That's 10-minute timer.
So anyone who had failed their Constitution saving throw
Did
up to
Aske
this
roll
point.
his?
Ooh, he didn't.
Yeah, I'll say roll
I need a Constitution saving throw
Gotcha. Let me.
after you give me this damage number.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me. I have to actually roll this on the line because I don't have that many d8s. It's 12d8. No, it's not 12d8. It's. Is it? Hold on. I gotta make sure I get this right. I don't want to fuck anything up. 4th level. You do a thing. What's your amount of stuff? Funny stuff. That would be 68. Sorry. Oh.
That's one big ass spell.
32 points of bludgeoning damage. And that's only with the one having saved, right?
One of them saved.
Yep, so that's 32. Bludgeoning.
Okay. Well, that's fascinating that happened. What exactly did you do to him?
So he got really mad that his limit break failed, so he took a bunch of his magical power and did it again because he doesn't like it when his magic fails. It's like a personality trait. He doesn't like it when he. So he took from the rocks of the wall again, and he just cracked him once more and pulled more and shredded this thing.
Definitely.
Well
Big
done.
moldy rocks all over this thing. And as his body tips over, out from under him rolls another perfectly round stone, but this one is black.
Shit.
So give me a moment. We can technically drop initiative. Aste, you need to give me your Constitution saving throw from the beginning of your turn.
Gotcha. Let me make sure I get that right. Ability save senses. My con is +6. That is going to be 18 plus 6 is 24.
Okay, so you're good. Did anyone fail their Constitution saving throws once we started doing them at the beginning of our turns?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, I
So
don't believe so.
nobody has exhaustion. Yay, you guys.
You did so good, guys.
Yes. And how many minutes do you have left on the current timer?
Right now, it's 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. It's dead. I will allow that you will pick up the 2 spheres just because why the fuck wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to decide that you're going to spend 5 of those 7 minutes, all of you, frantically collecting as much of the loot that covers the floor in the back corner of this cave. Don't bump the fucking walls. Be ultra careful and collect as much of the loot as you can find. There is a fucking horde back there.
Oh.
Shiny.
So you're going to spend 5 minutes collecting loot and then get your asses out of that room.
No
Is there a
sign of
check we're rolling, or
no sign of the other guy, the guy to the ceiling.
Oh, yeah. Let me do this one. Actually, he does not reappear, but while you all are shoveling the loot, let me see. Where are we? Wisdom saving throw from everybody.
Alana, my wisdom saving throws are never good. Okay, that was actually pretty good.
Wisdom saving throw from it.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving. Still blessed,
So far,
right?
so good.
Are we still blessed?
16. So far, so good.
Yes.
9. Dirty 20.
Yay. Ross is the last one.
Dirty 20.
Wow.
Yes.
Ew, yeah.
Wow.
None of you heard a damn thing. Okay, so scoop up all the loot and get the fuck out. I am gonna suggest that you guys just sort of pull up here in the hallway, not where the hag is, to assess what the fuck you're gonna do with all that loot before you reach the hag, because she's gonna see you with all her shit.
Snaps has a
we-
bag of holding. Just dump it in there.
Yeah, you just dump it on the bag of holding. That's great. I love that. Love that.
What did we do with the stone, the rock?
You can throw them in the bag of holding because one of them is emitting daylight.
Okay.
And one of them just looks like a polished black rock.
Uh-huh.
Oh! You didn't have to worry about the yellow mold. Once that sphere that makes sunlight was rolled out from under what's-his-face, it killed all the mold.
Oh.
Oh,
That worked out
wonderful
nice.
news.
Dark
Eyes of
Dismal
Amethyst need one of those.
Grotto.
Mm-hmm.
It won't help you.
Okay, let me tell you a little bit about the dark and surprisingly cold to the touch black orb. Oh, apparently it does glow. Fuck. Ag. Auto.
Sorry I'm blowing my nose so much, YouTube gang.
Apparently it glows in some way when you touch it. But I don't know how. And then the other one just constantly glows like sunlight.
Shiny.
In and amongst all the loot that you found was a tattered journal. There were a couple of pages. That you could see.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
There should be 3 of those. The rest of it's completely illegible. And I don't know who's in charge of your loot situation.
Snaps
But
has
it's
the bag
quite
of
the
holding
haul.
and the loot.
Yeah, I thought Snaps was kind
It's
of our
Snaps.
record keeper that way.
Alrighty, you ready, Snaps?
This campaign. Yeah. Yep.
You have a pewtered torque, T-O-R-C, one of those necklaces that doesn't bend,
I
etched
have
with
one.
draconic scales worth 130 gold pieces. An earthenware tankard with vines on it worth 130 gold pieces. It's very well made. A very gross, moldy silk bag containing a beautiful rosewood comb set adorned with a single emerald worth 60 gold pieces. A single-edged longsword that looks like it was made from some kind of giant tooth, maybe a fang. a giant tooth. 92 platinum.
What?
Was that 92 platinum?
Yes, it was. $3,407 gold.
Okay.
750 copper. 1 diamond worth 50 gold pieces. 1 amber gemstone worth 100 gold pieces.
It was 100
1
gold
black.
pieces for the amber.
Yep. 1 black pearl worth 200 gold pieces. And a watertight scroll case. So, everybody's read your notes?
You gotta give me a minute.
Yes, that is what that says.
That thing says Dread Orb of Orcus.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. But I think that's a problem for our next session.
3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. You two.
Isn't Orcus a type of whale?
No.
Alrighty, so you have shoved all that shit in the bag of holding so that you can hopefully just walk out of here with all of it before this bitch notices you've just stolen her family's her coven's entire hoard.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's a hag. If we gotta kill her, we gotta kill her.
It's true.
She was real creepy.
To save time, because I'm assuming we're going to wrap it up here, I will tell you that your XP for today is
20,000 and change.
Eels are and we're going to say you defeated the hag because you didn't have to fight her. 7850 divided by 6 is 1,308 XPs.
One more time. Sorry.
1,308. Yep.
Woo. Holy.
And there is shit in the bag of holding that somebody probably ought to do identify on before you just, throw it out as a dirty old longsword. And there is a watertight scroll case that no one has actually opened yet.
Do we open it now or later?
You could open it tonight if you want to open it, but you got to get past this hag before you start messing with her shit.
As I say, let's get out of the water before we unwatertight the watertight scroll seal.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, let's get out of this. Well, I mean, she's not going to hurt anybody if they start resuming the lighthouse operations, right? She's been here the whole time.
You can talk to her about that. I'm not talking to her. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, she's a little spooky.
Oh,
She's
you're
really
still
nice when
scared
she
of
gets
her?
more.
I'm still scared of her.
It's spooky.
You actually would have been able to roll a save at the end of every one of your turns to stop being scared of her. So by now you would have stopped being scared.
Or I would have ended it by the time.
Well, that was an 18 natural. So, okay. No longer scared of her.
So yeah, you'd have been done being scared of her. So
I'll parlay with her on our way out.
Yeah, she's going to thank you for getting that monster out of her house. She is going to lament the loss of her coven and tell you to get that rock. Did you find the rock? You got to get that rock out of here. It makes you crazy.
What rock
Noted.
is she?
We
Rock
found it a
is-
few days ago. Yeah, my sister found it a few days ago, and my sister went nuts, and then that guy came and stole it from her, and he's nuts, and everybody, and there's dead things everywhere. It's just bad. So thank you for getting the dead guy out of my house, and get that rock away from me. That's what I ask of you. Get that shiny black thing out of here.
And they're going to start using the lighthouse, I'm sure, soon, once things are settled. You're not going to bother them, right?
Well, no, we never bothered them before.
Okay. Just making
It's just
sure.
me now. It's
Right.
just me
Keep it
now.
that
I
way.
don't know what I'm gonna do. I got no sisters left, and I'm all alone. And she'll be upset about that, but there's nothing you guys can do about that, because,
Because it definitely wasn't
Sunshine
our
Ball
fault.
was bad. Yeah. There you go. All right.
Well,
All
we
right.
could
Thank
send
you.
her to
Thank you.
join them.
Get out of my house. Get out of my house. You
Okay.
killed my babies. My sisters killed each other, or something killed my sister. I don't know. They went nuts. Just go. Just go. Leave me to my sadness.
Blessings
what
and
you'll
salute
get.
on
Oh
you.
god.
You might get a hiss for that, but okay. All right, and then I'm assuming that Astay's gonna levitate everybody back up onto the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could always make another trench, but I don't think we want to do that with what we saw earlier.
No, let's keep the water where it is.
Yeah, just
That-
swim out, swim fast, levitate out, levitate fast.
And I
We'll
assume
just
we're
make sure
probably
that
going
nobody is
to...
in the open water for more than, a minute.
Not ominous at all.
Let's get going. We have a
Yeah.
failure to report.
Yes.
let's
So,
get the book.
great. You're up here again. You have a rock that's orb that is emitting sunlight, hiding in the bag of holding. You have a black orb that feels cold, hiding in the bag of holding. That's what's happening there.
The
If
question is,
you
would
open
we
the scroll
fully
case, yeah.
would we fully explore the lighthouse, or
Well,
would
the
we
lighthouse
just...
still isn't working.
True.
Right. Let's go put the orb up there.
Oh, that's actually a
Done.
good idea.
It's bright. It'll work without anyone tending to it.
Do lighthouses
Maybe,
have
hopefully.
shutters? Is that like a thing? Because they should only be on at some time, shouldn't they? Or do they always run?
Sure, they can build shutters for it.
I guess that's fair.
I don't really know. I don't even know what a lighthouse is, except it is a house with a light on it.
Yeah.
That's
But I'm presuming they need that up there on.
Do you want me to just
That
go
was
put
the
a
whole
mirror
reason you
real
came
quick?
here, was to discover what happened and make the lighthouse start working before the ships start crashing into the island.
Yeah, so I think until they can get somebody out here, we probably want to put that orb up there so that it, emits light. So at best, something will be keeping ships out there alert.
Fair enough. Any
And
bolts?
maybe, that must have been the light originally, right?
Could have been.
Maybe.
So-
Didn't we have a note that said, I don't remember which note I found, but I think I found
was a
this one.
Good roll.
So walking on the air on the other side of the walkway, he holds his hand out to Dusk. Want me to put it up there real quick?
Well, if you don't
I think the note.
mind,
Yeah, I
I
think
mean,
the note that I found
course.
said that it disappeared with an old lady's face.
This saves us the trouble of having to go up the annoying spiral staircase, I take it.
If you can get into the place where they put the light, then from the outside without going up through the inside,
Actually,
go for it.
Actually, yeah. Is the lighthouse like broken down in any way like that?
On, I'm doing too many things at once again.
We could always pick this one up next time.
Snaps too. Sorry. Snaps.
Yes.
Too many windows, too many things. It's all moving all the time, for fuck's sake. Okay, so I would recommend that we do end the session before you do any further action or
Yeah.
exploring aside from figuring out what shit you just put in the bag. So if you
Aside
want,
from the fact that Sarah's
like-
basically on her way to bed right now, so
yeah. I will just tell you, when you open that scroll case, you find a scroll of identify, a scroll of control weather, and a scroll of elemental bane.
what?
The spell scrolls: identify, control weather, and elemental bane.
Did I just take damage with what I just heard?
I can never remember.
Make
if
a
that
wisdom
one does
saving throw?
damage. Yes. Rasa 2.
Oh, that's a natural 1, because I'd already put my snaps dice away, so I grabbed a Zephyr dice.
Cool. I'm so
That-
sorry.
Betrayal of the highest magnitude.
And Lem 12, 13 psychic damage. It hurts.
As
You're a
we're
little bit
coming out of
stunned for
here,
a
she
couple of
just grabs her head and, yeah.
6 seconds.
13.
And you roll a wisdom save for Rasa, Dusk, Will.
Wisdom save, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Wisdom save. That would be a 10.
Give her, oh, that's pretty good. 3, 4, 5, 6 psychic damage.
6
And
damage.
she's got a thing in her chat message thing.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start the next session. Somebody please type up what we're doing, where we are, where we stand, or Snaps will do it when she does the recap, because we love that.
Yes, we
That was a very long and complicated
Yeah.
session for me. I am sorry that I made things take so long.
It's okay.
And
It was
nobody
fucking cool.
got exhaustion.
Yeah.
That's
Nobody
pretty cool.
got it.
That's pretty cool.
That was a lot of moving parts.
Once we all got in the
Wow.
room, things. Yeah, I was sweating it there for a second. I was like, "Oh God, I'm gonna be so exhausted."
What a mess.
Yeah, that real world timer is definitely okay.
It's very unnerving. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very, very
Rude.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go because my partner needs my attention. So bye-bye, everybody.
Okie
Say goodbye to
dokie.
YouTube.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
YouTube.
Good night, YouTube.
Good night.